I have no idea if my friend finished session one because I asked him a little bit ago and he never responded.
So, here you are. You have finished the race, and you are now in the community area, so to speak. The area that everyone, all the contestants commune, I guess. You see other people. You would see a lot of different races in this room. I haven't marked, I haven't placed token for them because I'm not going to do that. If you want to, talk to someone, if you wanted to, try to kill someone in here, then I would have to make tokens for somebody and generate character sheets for them. But uh, as of right now, it is that there isn't. It's just a bunch of people of different races, of different backgrounds. If you wanted to look around for any specific, you could. You would see the tiefling that survived the race with you guys. Um, Run off and go off in their own direction. Uh, and you would then hear on the some sort of loudspeakers. I guess you'd be like, "Wow, that that was an amazing game, Kolford. It's crazy how many people die in just the first round. Well, that's why it's there, Shem. It's the race that gets most of the contestants. Um, sorry, I have to get. I don't know what voice I'm gonna do for them yet. I'm not gonna be very consistent with their voices right now. Uh, um, anyway, but now we are going to take things slower, folks. With the next rounds, it is going to be each group, surviving group of 8, are going to be put separately through these rounds, one at a time, to give everyone a chance to witness each group of contestants. They've survived this far. They deserve not. The least they deserve is to have a spotlight of sorts. I suppose you're right. So, what is the next game, Shem? Well, that's gonna be the famous sport known across the cosmos as the deadly and imposing miniature golf. What's miniature golf? It's what we're going to be playing, but this is a little bit more deadly than your average golf. This is extreme golf. And then you would then see major images appear on the walls and stuff of a golf course that 8 people have just been teleported into, uh, and you would be able to watch them play if you want, for a bit. And while you're watching, I would say this first group, they've really not gone lucky, uh, because they didn't get to watch anyone else. But you guys, you get to watch these first few groups, and so you get to pick up on the rules. And I sent the rules in the game, in the Discord, if you want to look over uh, the basics. If you want to look at the field, the first one, I'll show you the first field here. How do I mark this as? Oh, here you go. Ignore this. You're not here. Sorry.
Oh, I'm here.
No, not no. It was what's. Gosh, I forgot his name already. It was Alexander. I accidentally had his token there. Uh, you would see a bunch of 8 different players, um, and they would be hitting the golf balls. If you would notice that someone would try to hit another person's golf ball and get zapped, uh, you wouldn't see one guy who was thought it would work to just pick up their own golf ball, and he just got disintegrated. Uh, you would see somebody hitting it and like overshooting and landing out of bounds and getting and that would when it lands out of bounds, you would see that he gets zapped, but the ball then teleports back to where it was, and all that stuff's in the rules I sent of the golf. You can look at that. This is what I mentioned about there being some unique sort of challenges of this game, and it's you would see that the golf club only takes one of the hands, and that some of the people playing have opted to have their other hand be holding, component pouch or spellcasting focus or something, and so they are using, or like a weapon or whatever, and so do seem to be uh, using their abilities if they decide to. Many of them are just going for trying to get theirs in the hole, and it does seem they do not care how many swings you take. It is just whoever gets their ball in the hole using the club fastest. But yeah, that's what you'd see if you watched the games. And if you wanted to hang out, you have some time to. You would have, while this is going on, you would have enough time to take a short rest, not a long rest. I will disclose that you probably will not get a long rest ever within this tournament. So keep that in mind. But short rest, you do have time for a short rest. I might change my mind on that depending on how long this goes. Like if it ends up going more, then I might eventually be like, okay, you can get a long rest. But I don't have a session planned yet where there would be a long rest. And so you can have, if your characters want to, socialize, I guess, with the other contestants. If you want to eat food, there is food on the tables. Pretty much any type of food you can imagine wanting, there's on the table. There's couches, places to sit and relax. It actually seems like a really nice area to relax in, considering it's kind of like how one of those situations where before the Hunger Games the tributes are treated well or something. It's kind of like that. It's like, yeah, you're gonna probably get killed out there, but for right now, you have a nice, relaxing place to be.
What about it? What kind of drinks are there?
Well, there'd be there's lemonade. There's what looks to be some sort of fizzy cider. There is what looks to be some steeped bean juice that's been heated up, and they say it can make you more energetic. It doesn't actually give you any benefit. I'm not going it just in case you thought none of this stuff is actually going to give you any sort of mechanical benefit, but it's all there. There's some grape juice, some orange juice, banana juice, onion juice. You would see a couple of the you'd see a couple dwarves drinking what looks to be some beer made from dandelion roots. There's milk, goat milk, coconut milk, something
Is there
that looks
coffee?
like milk. When I said the steeped bean juice that's heated up, I was referring to coffee.
Oh, I wasn't listening there. I was reading the rules and having a minor fear of going out of bounds.
Oh yeah, you don't want to go out of bounds.
I'm mostly talking about the D12 from the belt
Yeah, you don't want to go out of bounds.
because I'm wearing 8 of them. That's why I'm scared.
Uh, we'll see what happens when we get to that.
It goes out of bounds and I just instantly disintegrate.
On, Honestly, I didn't really think about that. You shouldn't have reminded me. Yeah, I'll have that come into effect somehow. I don't think I'm gonna make you take 8d12, but I will probably have there be some sort of effect because that does make sense. That there should be some sort of effect. But you've also got kind of a little bit of an advantage here, because you probably won't ever need to use, like, most likely you won't need to use the teleport. Like, you'll just be able to use your movement to get to your ball most likely. So honestly, but yeah. So there's as for the drinks, there looks to be a whole bunch of different wines. The ages that they're described as don't seem to make any sense to you. Like, one of them says -55 millennium, and you don't know what that is. You see a couple of Fearbolgs drinking a whole bunch of stuff, and they seem to get less drunk the more they drink. You would see at the very edge there is, of course, just water, if that's what you're interested in. And then next to that there is the diet water.
What do you mean?
But yeah, honestly, if you looked around more, you'd probably find more drinks. If you want to find a specific drink, you might have to roll a perception check for it. Outside the ones I've listed.
Health potion.
You do see some health potion ale that says in parentheses underneath the label, doesn't actually give health. It's just flavored like a health potion. It uses natural health potion flavoring. No, wait, artificial. It uses artificial health potion flavoring.
Sounds like it would take away health, not give health.
Probably it does, but not like short term. But long term, yeah.
Alright.
In terms of food, you would see all sorts of different meats, vegetables, fruits. You'd see roast rabbit, roast duck, roast beef, and you'd see roast rabbit beef duckin'. Pretty much whatever you'd want to eat.
I'm just gonna start shooting back shots of espresso while we wait.
It seems that the more espresso you drink, the faster you're moving, but you're not actually moving faster. You just feel faster.
Nice. You know, there's a point where your heart beats so fast it just vibrates.
Yeah, actually, it starts beating so fast that like the frequency is like that it goes so fast that like you can't tell that it's speeding anymore. And so, if you were hooked up to a machine, it would flatline because your heart's just beating that fast.
But I'm not dying, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you want to keep taking a whole bunch of espresso shots, you might have to roll a Constitution check, depending on how much espresso shots you're taking. I wouldn't kill you for it, but
you know what? Challenge accepted. I'll take that.
all right, you have to roll
This
me a Constitution saving.
-1 to con.
DC 15. Oh, you just barely made it.
That was almost a 3.
All right. Well, you survived drinking all the espresso, and there is no espresso left. But then suddenly, more espresso seems to just kind of manifest there, and then you
I am
see
offending.
what you look over, and uh, and you look away for a second. But then when you look back, the espresso's gone again and needs to be restocked. And right beside you, you see another quick step who just downed a whole stash of the espresso as well. And they are wearing, they are also wearing a lot of belts here.
How many?
They're going to be wearing, I'll say they're wearing 3 plus 1d6 belts. So they could potentially be wearing more than you if they get a 6. No, they're wearing 5, so you beat them.
Nice.
But it seems that the lack of belts has allowed them to expand their stomach more with the espresso, so they're actually just... They look like they actually want to challenge you to see who can drink the most.
John said that. I'll just take it.
The person, they actually start talking to you, and you can understand what they're saying, but to everyone else, it's going so fast that they can't understand. And so they would say, "Hi, my name's Dash. I see you like espresso. I like espresso. I'm gonna drink all the espresso. Do you want to drink the espresso with me? I think I can drink more than you can. Do you think you can drink as much espresso as me? I don't think so. Here, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3." And then he starts zipping and drinking and expecting you to do the same.
And I will. Another con save.
Yeah, and I'm gonna roll a con save for him. He's gonna have no benefit. Both of you start feeling a little bit like you've started to drink slightly too much as your heads start to feel a little foggy, and you take 1 psychic damage each. But he keeps going.
I guess I will too. I'm not losing if I can help it.
He's gonna take another. This time he's gonna take 2 damage, and then he's gonna go one last one. He's gonna go one last time, and you didn't take any damage. You passed the save.
If he goes one last
And
time,
this time,
shit. Oh,
he just falls unconscious. He's not dead, but he's kind of blacks out. But
and
you do take 3 psychic damage.
Ow.
So you have taken 4 total. And yeah, that's what happens.
Victory for Velox.
What about is Alexander up to anything? Oh, also, Love Psyche. They would meet your character in this room, so you can describe your character to them, your new character.
Well, I look over at, I'm assuming your character name is Alexander Nimbus.
Yes.
I look over at Alexander with my golden eyes and dragon-like face. Why are you breathing my air?
Why would I be breathing your air? You're 5 feet away from me.
My aura is vast. Why are you here?
Just waiting for the next competition. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, this place. Can't wait to leave.
Speaking of, you mentioned. Nope.
Something.
Something.
Okay, sorry. I was just checking. I switched to headphones so that I don't, so that your voice doesn't reverberate back to the mic. Uh, anyway. So yeah, describe your character, loves like what does they look? What do they look like? You said they have like a dragon. Are they dragonborn?
Yes.
Is they so they're
Silver.
silver
Green
dragonborn,
eyes.
green eyes. Uh, what about your would they notice anything regarding like what your like specialty might be, or would you tell them, or like I guess
How
you
can I
wouldn't.
tell them?
I don't know. I just want to know from a meta sense, honestly. I probably should have asked you before it started, since as a DM, I probably should know what you're playing, but I guess it's just a surprise for me too.
Yeah, that one's a secret because I can't tell the others.
You can DM me it.
Let's
Will
see.
do.
You're a rogue, sorcerer, or fighter.
Joke's on you. They're a rogue sorcerer fighter multi-class. No, that actually wouldn't be that bad of a multi-class, depending on what you go for. You could do that potentially.
Fighter.
I see the potential. What?
I'm a fighter.
Are you just saying that for everyone to hear?
I mean, it's kind of obvious. Can't you tell?
I don't know.
I
Sweet, we
flex
need
my
to be brick.
muscles.
I may have figured out a way how to break the golf game.
You assume that. Let's see what gets broken first.
That was out of character, by the way.
Yeah.
So you said aura. You said vast. Is it vast as the multiverse?
What is this multiverse you speak of?
Well, currently we're in one part of it. I'm assuming we're in the astral plane.
I don't understand any of this. I just want to leave.
I just feel like I'm being punished by some people I made very mad. Reason why I was in prison. How about you? Why are you? What were you in for?
Uh, has
Oh, I just killed a few people.
gosh dang it.
Why would you be sent to an interdimensional prison for killing a few people unless it was
The prison wasn't interdimensional. You were just in a normal. You were just in a prison. The interdimensional thing got taken. I guess I might not have communicated that well. You weren't in interdimensional prison. I mean, you
So
could
you
have
kidnapped
done an
us?
interdimensional crime and then someone put them, and then like the person, like the interdimensional people put you in a. But the prison you weren't or you were in was just a prison on like the equivalent of Earth. So you got taken to the uh, astral plane or whatever
then why would
from there.
okay?
Not
Here's a question.
interdimensional, just
Here's
federal.
the question. It makes more sense for it to be an interdimensional prison because if it was just a regular prison, we all could have attempted to escape it.
It was a very no. It was a very advanced like magic source. Like it was a magic prison. Like they had all sorts of stuff in place, all sorts of magic items, and like I told you, they had a whole bunch. It wasn't just a regular everyday prison. It was like you were like in like the, you know, the federal prison equivalent in D&D, where like they had powerful mages and stuff to make sure everyone like couldn't just like break out like. So it was like advanced. It was like kind of the prison that's run by level 20 characters, I
Well, the
guess.
way the way it was initially is that it sounded like the deities or interdimensional beings, like whatever that guy was talking to us about, were running the prison. not like regular people.
Oh no, that wasn't the idea. The idea is that you were just in prison, and what you did. That's why I said you could have done whatever you wanted to get there. Like I said, one of the examples I gave is that if you wanted to have your character say be like a loxodon that went and broke all the elephants out of a zoo, and that's why they're in prison. Like that's allowed, like because it wasn't like supposed to be. You weren't starting in. It was a you were had like you were in prison, and then an interdimensional being approaches you in the prison to take you here.
Okay.
Um. I guess I didn't really specify that enough. Anyway, that's some that I am just going to ask because I forgot. What is the fast guy's game again? Is it like it's Vol something Velox? Velox. Yeah, I did remember right. I just wasn't sure. Okay, is Velox still drinking espresso?
No, he's just running around now.
Okay. Because I would maybe make
Mostly
another
around.
con save at this point.
He's
Uh,
mostly running. Oh, another con save?
No, I said I would have made you take another con save if you said he kept
okay.
drinking. But if he left as soon as the other guy went unconscious, then you don't need to make any more. Are you socializing with anyone? Are you interacting with anything? Or are you just running around?
I'm mostly running around near Alexander because Velox has decided that this is a friendly, so he's going to try to cover if needed.
We also aren't going to. We'll say that Cassandriel's character got taken to a golf game before you guys did. They got teleported into one, and you didn't watch the game, so you don't know what happened after. So that way we'll leave it open for her character to come back at some point.
Can I stick out my leg to trip him?
If you want to, I would say
I
you'd
do
roll. If you want to, for a trip, this isn't actually going to be a combat thing. But given that he's just running around, I'll just say that he has to make a dex save.
Alright.
Rather than doing like a shove or anything. Yeah, no, he doesn't trip over. He jumps over your leg.
Oh, I forgot I have.
You're gonna try harder than that, buddy! Come on!
So if you guys are all done, there's nothing else you want to check out in here. We can skip to when you get teleported in.
Anyone need heals?
What are
I am missing 4 hit points, but that's fine.
Yeah, okay. I forgot I had Song of Rest. Oh. Warlock friend's gonna need huge heals, that's for sure.
What?
So slow.
Our Warlock friend's gonna need huge heals because she was almost dead.
Yeah, she already got teleported into a golf game, so.
She'll be fine.
It's golf. How dangerous could it be?
I mean, if she misses, she's dead.
How's that pronounced, Love Psych? Is it Macaulay? Okay. It seems that you actually ended up being the very last team to be the very last group to be taken. Is they didn't have 8 left, so it is you 3 and then 3 others.
So, I don't know if you want to join our merry band of group to try to survive, but me and him are trying to survive together. If you want to join us.
Now, why would you two team up when
I
only
have no
one
idea why I'm
person
here.
could get the reward?
Because if one of us wins, we could possibly make it that all of us win with whatever power they're offering.
You hope for so much.
They're wanting.
Such little to offer.
You're wanting to pull a Katniss and Peeta. Is that what you think's gonna happen?
No, I'm pulling the classic, like, oh, one guy gets the power and uses it to free himself and everyone. If we're getting godlike powers, it could be possible.
He wanted to kill us both.
What?
Huh?
Isaac is trying to get us both killed. That's
Yeah.
Katniss and Peter to move.
It could work. Who
Let's
knows?
be fair.
Wow, Kolford, that was an amazing game. That's right, Shem. I really love the part where all the players actually ended up dying. Yeah, that was very interesting at the very end there. Well, looks like we're on to our last game of golf, and they've only got 6 players in this one. So we're going to see how things are going to work out there. Hailing from, I don't know where they come from. Do you know where they come from? No, I don't. Well, anyway, Colford, these
Dimension 64.
these people, these folks are. You have the Dragonborn Macaulay. You've got Alexander, the Dampier, and Velox, the speedy boy, as it seems the growing fan base is affectionately referring to him as. Wow, I did not know that we were that there were people who would fan so much over people dying. Well, that's kind of why we're here, isn't it, Colford? Fair enough. I decided Colford's got a low voice. Uh, yeah, so you guys are going to place your characters. First off, roll initiative. And the turn in initiative that you get is going to determine. That's going to determine what order you get to place your token down in. So you don't get a place yet. Whoever is at the top of the initiative gets to choose where they start, and so on.
I'm just putting it there.
Yeah, that's fine.
This way.
Oh man.
Wait, what did I do? Why do I have a ball?
Oh, I don't know why, but nowadays.
Here, let me just throw on some
character
tokens.
when you select it.
Oh, is my screen not supposed to be white? Is there something on this screen?
There should be something on this screen.
Dang.
Oh,
Refresh.
there's a center button.
The ball moves, and I'm stuck with the blue one.
Oh no, I have a blue one too. That just indicates you're selecting your token. I don't know why they did that for Roll20 now.
Can I pick red?
I don't know. I have not tried. I don't see a setting that can get rid of it.
No. Now I have 2 balls.
Oh, you added you clicked the little circle thing to add like stat effects.
Wait a
Now I have.
minute.
Hey, why is purple
What
missing?
do I do?
I don't know.
And that is going to be. Okay, so and I'm gonna pop in the guys who you're gonna be competing with. Let's see what we got here.
Oh yes, I must ask. Are we allowed to kill people?
Yes,
Oh.
but
So I could take a putt and shank them.
No, this character's evil.
you should just be careful because they might fight back, and doing so might cause you lose precious time. But that's not that's up to you to decide how your character is gonna act. Not up to me. You can do what you're gonna do. Let's go.
Mind you, of course I didn't just blatantly ask this question in front of the 2 of you, or should I say, 5 of you since we have other teammates here.
They're not teammates. This is not a team. You are competing against these people pretty much. The amount of people that dies that like whether anybody technically in this game, everyone could hypothetically survive, even the other players, but also hypothetically everyone could die. But for all intents and purposes, you are competing. It's just that you don't necessarily need to. Yeah, here let's put these guys in.
Only one can take.
We'll say that. Do we have any? I do not think we.
Many must die till we get to the end. It's a sacrifice I am willing to accept.
Okay, I don't have any any tabaxi tokens, so we're just gonna put this guy. Wait. So we're just gonna throw this guy here.
You don't have a kitty cat?
I don't have one to. Oh wait, I can just get a cat. I'll just have a cat as the token. That works. This is a tabaxi. He's a small tabaxi. Anyway, let's get their rolls in. That is going to be for the cat, 15, human, and dwarf. Okay.
That dex modifier.
I'm not. With the NPCs, I don't really bother adding their dex for the initiative.
Well, I have a 15 and he has a 15. So usually the rule of thumb.
Okay.
Higher
I guess if you have the same amount, they'll check. He does have +2.
I have a +3.
Okay. So I'll just count yours as 16. And this is going to be a 5. You can put yours in as 16 unless someone else got... Yeah, no. So since no one else got one that's out, you might as well just call yours 15. This guy...
Showing up on the turn order.
I have to add yours manually. I'll do that in a second. It's going to be 5...
So those creation modes are going to be fun.
Oh, sweet! I'm not last.
What's your roll?
13.
Oh.
Okay. And let's get the so for you Alexander's one who got 16, well 15, but then I'm adding one. And then oh wait, I accidentally deleted it.
Oops. Alexander died.
I am not dead.
Oh, I can't give a turn to... Okay, I'll just put in your name. You know, we'll keep the yellow square. That's fine. I'll just have to add one in. That's Velox.
This is just what we did last time.
Velox got 13.
Yes, sir.
And...
Oh, is that the guy that killed me?
Oh. Gosh, I was gonna do that, wasn't I? I forgot, sorry. I was going to have you face off again against the tiefling that survived last time, but you'll see that guy later. Right now, you got these guys. And then the last one is you've got you. Let's throw you in at 21. Wow, okay. So where do you want to spawn? You get the feeling that you get a chance to choose where you spawn in.
Spawn right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
You know. Oh, sorry. You have to spawn on these blocks. On this block right here is the spawn. So you're gonna choose
lies. I tell you lies.
You're
gonna
choose a color of ball and where you spawn. The first person who goes gets to choose what color their ball is. Isn't that exciting? It doesn't do anything for you, but you get to choose a color, and that's fun. So pick a
I
color.
want a black ball.
Here's red or black.
Gosh, you guys are. Do either of you have prestidigitation? No, yeah, no, I'm not gonna make you spend a turn on that. Look, fine. If somebody wants black or red, I can give you black or red. You want black?
Yes.
If you want black, here.
You know us by now. We do edgy colors.
There, and then. So that this is yours. I'll give you control over it. How do I?
Oh, I can ping everyone. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Controlled by. Love's like there. Can you move the black ball now?
Let's see. Yay, I can move it.
Yeah. Okay. And then next up
Oh, that means
is.
Decimals, no.
Do you want to do anything to introduce yourself? Like say anything, do anything. Like you just kind of everyone's watching.
Die, vermin.
The crowds are watching you. Okay. You're going. The crowd seems to boo at you saying die. It is your turn, Alexander.
All of you can suck it.
Where you want to spawn? What color do you say you want? Red.
Red, please.
Uh,
More of a red.
there you go.
Um,
Here.
I will take this puck
Okay,
and throttle
and
you with it.
let's give you the. Okay, can you control the red one? You just work on that.
Yep.
What do you do to introduce yourself to the golfers and the crowd watching? And Kolford and Shem. You can hear them. And presumably they can hear you.
I am the opposite of what she said. I thought we all could survive somehow. And
The crowd goes, "Aw, how naive." No. The crowd goes, "Aw," and then Kolford says, "Wow, that's just so naive."
I heard that.
I know.
Finally, I agree with something.
You have microphones on your belts.
I have 8
The-
microphones.
The feed is getting very loud from the speedy guy. You mean Velox? Yeah, that's what I mean, Shem. Thanks. And it's gonna be the cat. He's actually he looks like just a cat standing on his hind legs, and he's holding a golf club. By the way, if you have 2 things that you're holding, you have to replace one of them with a golf club. So like if you have like a sword and a shield, you have to choose one or the other. If you have an arcane focus, and whatever. So just so you know, for your character.
Quick question. Are the clubs considered weapons?
I would consider them to be if you want to use them, I'd just say it's like 1d4 if you're trying to use them as weapon, but
Mechanically, are they considered weapons?
you can't do anything to change your 2 hit. The what you get what you get to hit is
If you
set.
know, like,
Can
can I use my pack of weapons to create a club? That's why I'm asking.
That wouldn't work because these are specific clubs. These are very specified clubs. I like the idea, but
Magic?
the clubs are magic. That's why they're able to touch. That's why they know which ball is yours, and you're able to touch your ball without it destroying. So
Question, is it considered a weapon though? Because I can use the tactical blade location on a magic weapon too. Basically, I'm just wanting to, in place of strength checks, to do charisma instead, but still get the strength benefit.
you can't. The strength. I'm not. You're not. That's not how it works. Because that is like. That isn't a. That is a when using a strength. The way I see those abilities, it's when using a weapon that requires your strength, you can instead use charisma. But this is not a weapon that requires strength. It's a weapon that you can use charisma with. But if you use charisma, you don't get to choose the. You don't get to like say, oh, I'm going to get the strength benefit using my charisma because it isn't. It is you have to consciously choose to be using strength to be getting that ability. Otherwise, you can because if I ran it so you had to roll with strength, then I would have let you use that ability. But since there is a rolling with charisma ability,
It says you can, like, that's why I'm asking if they're weapons, because if they're not weapons, then the charisma wouldn't apply then. Charisma would override
yeah.
any strength or dex thing, because it says to use instead of strength or dex.
But I would say the way I kind of see this as the abilities of the club working is that if you use charisma to hit, then the ability you get is the charisma ability, even if you're like using it to replace the strength, like because it's so. But I would just say I guess we just wouldn't really count them as weapons in that, like or because they're golf clubs. You could use them as an improvised weapon, I guess, but this is like you're not that's why they have their own specific like they have their own specific roles and stuff. They have different roles you can do.
It's not weapons.
Yeah.
Just say that. We can do that.
Yeah. So yeah, So for all intents and purposes, these do not count as weapons, even though they operate like weapons. For anyone just wondering what we're ruling there.
The blue one is, but since the blue one's
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can just put that there. Anyway, the Tabaxi introduces himself by saying, "I hope we can have a fair game." That's his voice. I'm Steve, guys. And Kolford says, "Wow, that cat has a voice deeper than mine." I don't think that's true, Kolford. Yeah, they're the same voice. It's almost like we're voiced by the same guy. Yeah, it's not as funny as I'm making it out to be, but okay, Velox, yeah, your turn. You can decide where you want to go. Oh, and the cat chooses purple. Unless you want purple. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, if you want purple, I'm not going to say you can't do purple because the cat took it, because that would just be silly since the cat's not a player.
I want yellow ball.
And it was all yellow.
The cat. I have not decided where I'm standing. First, I'm going to run up to the cat and forcefully shake his hand. Just, hi, Steve, I'm Val. I don't plan on being here too long. I want to be here very, very short. Very, very short. Faster.
You wouldn't actually be able to move because you spawn in, and like as you spawn in, you're kind of like locked in place until the game starts.
Oh, that's disappointing.
But you could actually, you know what? Fine, I'll let you do that as long as you're not gonna try to do other stuff while you're running around.
I'm just gonna shake his hand against his will.
You could actually lean around. You could stretch your arm out and like kind of lean around Alexander, if that's where you're starting.
It's fine. I'll just vibrate.
And then the next you're going to have this human who's gonna go, "This seems like a very stupid waste of my time. Does that guy realize that his life's at stake here?" I don't know, Kolford. Apparently not. Or maybe he's just not very bright. You know I can hear you, right? Well, why does everyone keep saying that? Yes, we know you can hear us. We're the announcers. We really just do not care. That's right, Kolford. He is going to pick the blue. He's gonna be blue dabba dee dabba die. And finally, you have this dwarf who's gonna go. Yeah. Good luck, guys. And I'm not going to be remembering the voices. He picks green because it's all that's left. He actually hates green with a burning passion. It's his least favorite color, and he is furious at the fact that he has to use green. Anyway, to start off, you can start. So place your ball in the direction that you're wanting to hit it. You don't have to necessarily place it where you want to go, just the direction you're swinging it. So you're just marking the direction by placing the ball there. Oh, I just realized the tab that I'm recording on, wasn't seeing where everyone is. So I'll fix that really quick.
Oopsie.
It's fine. This game doesn't use the map that much. We're mostly just talking. Anyway.
Like a podcast or something.
Okay, it is now. So yeah, so just place the ball in the direction you want to hit if you're going to hit it on your turn. If you're not going to hit it, then it's just going to stay in front of you. But if you're going to hit it, you have to walk up and step off the platform and step to where the ball is first. Oh wait, yeah. What? Just place. So okay. So are you wanting to hit the ball on your turn? If you want to use your action to hit the ball, then go up to where the ball is, and then place the ball in the direction you want to hit it. So it doesn't have to be like where you're wanting to hit it necessarily. You could just place it where you're wanting to hit it, but basically, so let's say if you want to swing off towards this wall, then you can just put the ball on this wall. So you see what I'm saying there? You just place the ball in the direction you're wanting to hit it. But you could also just place the ball. If you place the ball here, but you use a big club, then it'll end up hitting this wall most likely. So you're marking the direction you're hitting in.
Direction. I don't understand any of these clubs. But we'll wing it.
You can just use the normal one to start off if you want. You can just use a normal one. What would you like to use to hit the ball? If you're not using the special.
What a normal club is.
No, if you're not If you're not using the special, then it is literally just an attack roll. Is literally just 1d20 plus whatever stat you want to use. And if you're not using a special, all of them are doing the exact same thing, except for the bonus is different. So just whatever your highest bonus is, just use that if you want. So just say what your bonus is, and then roll a d20 and add that. I say roll d20 and add that because if you click on the stat, then like other abilities might apply. Like Bard might the Bard Jack of all trades thing might apply when it's not to be applied here. Do not apply that here. So then what stat?
Is 3 for strength. I will be overall using strength.
So you got 21?
Yes.
Okay, so then that is gonna be. Sorry, I should have told you. You have to decide this in the future. You have to decide this before you roll. To hit, you have to decide before you make the swing what club you're using. You would notice that on the club is there seems to be some sort of slider that you imagine sliding your finger along it will change how hard it hits. It seems to change the mass at the bottom as you slide your finger. So you could make the hit be a D4 and this is how far that it'll hit. So if you a D4, a D6, a D8, a D12, a D20, or a D100. So you could say if you set it to D20, or whatever you feel like your character would feel like hits that hard, it would be a D20 to see how many tiles you hit it. So, what one would you? I would suggest a D20 if you're aiming that direction, but you could use whatever you want. But you have to decide before you make the initial roll. So for in the future, but you already made it. You can keep the roll.
On a range, D20 would be second to the farthest out.
Second to the it's the driver. D20 is the driver, and then the D100 is what I call the over driver. It's kind of like ridiculously far. That really isn't gonna. That there'd be niche way to use.
So that would mean the putter is like if you got less than an inch or 5 feet to go, right?
A putter can go between 1 and 4 tiles. So the driver can go between 1 and 20 tiles. So for this far is 12. So if you hit this, and then I would recommend just using a D20 here. You could use a D12 if you want to play it more. Well, actually, yeah, I do recommend you use it. So do you want to just use a D20?
For this one, yeah.
Okay, so you're hitting using a driver, and so roll D20 to see how far you hit it. Because you rolled over 20, you get a perfect. It goes perfectly in the direction you aimed. So, but in the future, for every other player, just know you have to decide what dice whether you're using a driver, a putter, or whatever before you roll. So you can't just be like, oh, I got a bad roll. I'm gonna say I'm using a putter. So roll D20 to see how far it hits, and I'll tell you where it goes.
I'm gonna flip a coin before my turn comes up to decide if I want to do something intelligent or something funny.
13. Okay, so you're actually
16.
going. No, you don't add anything. You don't add anything. This D20 is to the damage, so to speak. It's not really damage, but the damage is you just roll it flat. It's just the die. There's no add-ons. Unless you use some of the special abilities can do stuff like that, but where you don't have to worry about that right now, because you said you're just doing normal. And also, yeah, you have to decide whether. Yeah, never mind. Sorry. Anyway.
D20.
So you hit so the ball, you hit the ball, it goes here, and then it bounces off, and it lands right here. That is where the ball is at now. So I would suggest to use your movement to head towards the ball, or you can you could just plan to teleport there with an action. You can use your action next turn to just teleport to your ball. Anyway, you have a bonus action and your movement left on this turn if you whatever you want to do with that.
I just want to go to the ball.
What's your movement?
40.
Okay, so then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember that diagonals, I count diagonals as every other diagonal you move counts as 2 instead of 1. So it's basically 1.5 to go diagonal. There. You can get there, and you have a bonus action you want to use. Love Psych, do you have a bonus action? You don't want you okay. So that's the end of your turn. That's a striking first play from Macaulay. You said it, Kolford. I'm in shock. Utter shock. Can you hear it in my voice? It is now Alexander's turn. So what do you want to do for your turn?
I'll use my action to use one. Okay. Button. Where's the button? There it is. I use my action to
Oof.
use animate performance on my ball.
Are you sure you want to do that? I will rephrase that you would have seen. You would have seen players trying to manipulate their balls in ways other than using the club when you watched the game, and they got zapped for it. I don't know if you would have necessarily seen someone using this specific ability, but whether
Rules that nothing other than touching it would cause any problems. I'm not touching it. I'm just animating it.
That's
I'm
I didn't. The rules didn't stipulate everything, every single thing. There is other things that happen in the game as well. The rules it told you. The rules were just outlining the basics of because I didn't want to like. I didn't go into the rules and then write out every possible thing that you could try to do and then tell you what isn't allowed. That's
and when
uh,
they say anything's allowed in this game,
everything's allowed, but you might get shocked for it. You're
I'm not
not.
touching it.
You're not. If you think that the Celestials who made this game haven't thought about someone just picking up the ball using a mage hand and dropping it in the hole, then you can try to do that if you want. But that's not something you can just do because it's not. It's a and also wait, what is this? And plus that says non-magical item.
You didn't say the balls were magical.
The balls. I feel like it goes without saying that their ability to shock you implies that there is magic.
You did not say that they were magical. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. It
Look.
kind of feels like a little railroady a bit. 'Cause we need characters to use some of our abilities in
Yeah,
this game.
I told you that there's gonna be like that this isn't a you can just get everyone you can just win the game instantly by using a single spell. Not even spell, not even using a resource, really. Does he use a resource?
All I'm doing is giving it life, and it can use its own movement to get to the hole. It doesn't mean I'm putting it directly into the hole.
Yeah, but it pretty much does. I mean, if you want to just not play, then you can just not play, but that's pretty much I'll let you do that, I guess, if you want, but you're not really playing at that point. You're just kind of so that's just. I mean, if that's what you if that's fun for you, then I'll let you do that. I guess I'm not really gonna. I guess since I didn't specify that they're magical, I won't stop you. But you do realize that means that all you're doing this game is just moving the ball exactly where you want it to go, and then that's just it. Is you just have the ball move. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
It also might just be slower than hitting it.
Yeah, it will be. Even if it dashed, it'll only be able to move 60 feet. So basically, I did the equivalent of what her hit was.
Yeah, it's just a lot of.
I'm just doing it to prevent going out of bounds.
Okay, if that's what you want to do, you can do that, I guess.
So basically,
I just
roll it.
from my side, it's just because I made like I was thinking like, oh, you know, we're gonna have this like mini game I made, but then it
I'm still playing the game. I'm just playing it differently.
I guess.
So
I mean,
basically, just
you're not using any of the mechanics though, but it's fine. You could do that.
I mean, I'm eventually going to have my character walk up to the ball and hit it again. It's basically just giving me more distance. That's basically the plan. I'm still going to play it.
Oh, okay.
This does speed up my action, but it's going to move for this turn, and then I'll walk up to it. That's my plan.
All right.
So I'm
Yeah.
pretending to play. I'm pretending to be like I hit it, but it actually moves on its own.
All right. And also, this is another thing where if we had, I wouldn't have. I would be a lot more like oh sure if we had 6 players, but since we only have 3 players, it's kind of like the if you were just gonna use this to have the ball go to the hole, then it's like now we only have 2 players actually playing with the rules I made. Where where then it's so that just from my perspective, it's like then it starts to be like, oh, we're not really using the rules, but we're not really like using the system I came up with. But if you're still playing on like using it, then whatever. It's just that's part of why I want more players, is because then if someone has an ability that like breaks it, like when we had 4 players and last time Velox was able to just run through the whole thing. Like, I wasn't that upset because we still have 3 players left to do stuff. But if there's only that, but you know, if like 2 out of 3 players or something are able to just like win the game, then that's, you know, then it kind of defeats some of the purpose. But it's yeah, I'm just being salty, I guess. I didn't mark that down, so.
So where would my ball end up for like 60 feet of movement?
Wherever you
That-
want
Okay.
to go within, you can move it 60 feet.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll basically just tell it to move here. It also takes up a lot of my action, so it requires an action and a bonus action.
Yeah. I'm not I guess I'm not as concerned about being OP so much as just like wanting to have these rules that I spent like so much time coming up with. But I mean, I guess that just happens all the time in DMing. But it's just
Now move 35.
uh
And then 1-5 up. There we go.
wow, Kolford, that was such a perfect hit. The ball even curved on its own. Yeah, it's almost like he didn't even hit it. I don't. Yeah, it's a weird observation.
There we go.
Shem, he
Like, oh,
wait. Roll a deception before I.
deception? Okay.
Kolford has high perceptive abilities, but I'll let you roll deception. Maybe you fooled Kolford.
I was gonna say performance or they're both the same. But here we go. I didn't see
I would say since this is like your, I will allow since this is like your Bard of Creation thing or whatever, but I will say if anyone else if I mean he's a monk so he won't have it, but if you had Mage Hand, I did plan on Mage Hand not being allowed specifically, so don't use Mage Hand to try to do it because Mage Hand in my that's the magical ability I was specifically thinking of being a problem. And in my mind, like it was like they were gonna try it. If someone tried to use the Mage Hand, it would like zap them like if they touched it with their actual hand. But since this is like a separate thing,
Yeah, I figured the mage hand would be a problem.
I'll allow that one. But there, you did that. Do you have any bonus action you're using?
I used my bonus action basically to give it a command.
He didn't.
Where I want you to.
He didn't hit it, Shem. Oh. Well. You know how things are. Yeah. I will have the this fellow. I will have the cat roll for perception to see if he sees. Because the cat's the one who wanted a fair game. The cat doesn't like you. The cat is going to roll this, so I get to play my own game. Yay! The cat is going to. The cat is actually what is the what do we have for? The cat is just going to hit his ball right. He's actually gonna aim. He's actually gonna aim for you.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't gonna do that, but then I just realized that would be funny, so he's actually gonna do that.
Killing people is
Yeah.
in this game mode.
He is. No, he's not gonna try to kill you. Actually, I don't know. I don't think it's in his personality. But
I mean, if the ball touches me, I get zapped by lightning.
Yeah.
So, of course, I don't know if you're gonna do AC stuff with this, but
Oh.
Deck save or something to try to dodge.
The deck, you won't do a deck save to dodge. Actually, you know what? I'll let you do a deck save if someone does that. Yeah, and similarly, yeah, I just since I wasn't planning on that. If you try to use your animate ball to have it touch someone, then it will trigger a deck save for them, and that you can only do that once per movement of the ball. So you can't just like keep zipping it back and forth between someone's legs to keep triggering deck saves.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be kind of like that's taking it too far. I'll let you move the ball exactly where you want it to go, but I'm not gonna let you do that.
Want to hit balls at us and try to kill us?
The cat. So the tabaxi, the cat here is actually gonna hit it right past you, and he is going to go for a speedy first swing. He is going to hit with a. He's actually just going to use a 6 club. Wait. No, he's going to use an 8 club. He's going to use an 8 club, and he's got a +3 to his dex. +2 to dex, never mind. And he rolls at disadvantage because he's using the special ability of dex. So that's going to be a... Ooh. Not swell. That's going to be a 6. And so now you get to see what hitting it, what it looks like when you don't hit it where you exactly want it to go. So he put that there, and then he's got the cone, and that's going to be 6 times 4 is 24. Wait. Oh, it's 6 total, so it's 12 times 4. I was wondering why that was so low for a second. And that is going to be that. Okay, and then it is a... How far... Oh, wait, I now have to see how far it's going to go. D8. 4. So he's going to hit it 4 in this direction. Oh, right, got to turn on linger. I'll measure this for you guys, by the way, so you don't have to worry about any of this stuff. Because I need specific settings to it. So it's 4. And then he's going to roll a 1d2. If he rolls a 1, it's going to go right out of bounds. If you notice, at the bottom of the screen, I did create a macro for a d2, so you can just click this button. And it goes right off bounds. And he gets zapped. Ah! He goes. Shem, the cat with the voice suspiciously close to mine just got zapped. That sucks. And I now have to write down their HP because I didn't before.
Is this like a standard 8 or 18 holes for a standard golf game?
No, we're not doing 18 holes. Don't worry about that.
I was like, we're gonna be here all night if we're doing that.
No. This is just 3 holes. I'll go ahead and say that. You would have seen, watching the golf games, you would have seen that they did 3 holes. Alright, and...
We get donuts after this?
let's roll d12 to see how much light... Oh, man! That sucks. He gets zapped real bad.
He could be resistant. Who knows?
And that is going to be... I will double check, to see if he has any resistance. I don't think he does, but I will just in case. No, does not look like it. Okay, yeah. He's not doing swell. Yeah. I mean, he's not low. It's not enough to make him low, but he's not good. And yeah, it's there. And his bonus action, he actually gets to hit it again. Because wait, what did I say? Wait, did it say? Yeah. So it does go back to where it was hit. So he does get a hit again. He's gonna this time go at a long shot here. And he is still at disadvantage. But this time he gets a 17, and that is going to be 19, which means barely any issue with that. And then rolling, oh, and he got 20, so that's going to be from here to here. And then from here to... Wait. No, let me get this right. Okay, and then the angle would reflect about there. Yeah, that seems right. I didn't say in the rules I'm eyeballing the bounces because it would be forever to try to calculate exactly what they would be. And
Are balls, right?
what?
You said 3 holes, yes?
Yeah.
My question is he hitting any of our balls?
The ball. Oh. Do I count the other ball as the balls? Will not them? They won't. If it hits the other one, it won't move. It won't move the other one. But I will actually count moving through a space where a ball exists as going through terrain. Not terrain, going through an obstacle, so he will roll D2, and if it's 1, it'll bounce back off.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to kill some folks because I ain't going through this.
Okay.
I am not doing it.
You're still gonna have to go through it. Killing.
Oh, I can go through it, but at least there'll be less people to have to wait on.
Yeah.
Kill the NPCs. Kill the NPCs.
Velox, it's your turn.
Alright, first, before I declare anything, on a scale from 1 to 10, how stupid do you want me to be right now?
I don't really care.
Go all out.
Alright.
Your best shot.
Question. If I were to pick up the ball, how would the damage work there? Like, for every second that I'm holding the ball, or just for picking it up?
The ball will not move.
Oh.
Sorry.
There goes that plan. The plan there was to just pick up the ball and sprint, and ignore the damage I may take.
Yeah. I should have specified in the rules. The ball can't. The idea is, like I said, if a ball hits another ball, same thing. If you try to hit someone else's ball, same thing. The ball doesn't move unless. I'm allowing the Bart of Creation thing because it's very specific in that it's animating it, so it's moving like consciously on its own or something. So I guess I'm allowing that. But like pretty much any other way of trying to interact with the ball, you're not gonna be able to move it unless you use the club.
You could push it with the club while you're running.
I do not know how I'd rule that.
I
It can be
believe in
done.
you.
It takes a lot of balance, but it can be done.
I would say I'd let you attempt that, but it would be like you'd have to roll 20. Maybe not 20, but
Alright.
I don't know.
Then we'll just do my other
15?
stupid plan. Which is, I'm gonna try to hit the ball somewhere in this direction, but since I've decided I'm gonna do something real dumb, I'm gonna use the overdriver.
Oh.
Hit the cat.
Are you just going to just go full, or are you gonna do like wisdom Overdriver. Because Wisdom Overdriver is a D50. So
Nah.
since okay, I would.
Swift swing.
You're going to be at. Are you using the special? Don't use the special. If you roll,
Use the special.
okay.
I just need to hit it.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
I'll use the special if I can get to the ball again.
The idea so the idea behind the Swift Swing special is that what the Tabaxi was gonna try to do, was try to hit it, run after, hit it again, and not go for a big swing. If you're going for a big swing, don't use the special because then you're just kind of screwing yourself over. Because you're just gonna hit it way off the. But so the idea behind the Swift Swing is small swings. That's basically the Swift Swing is kind of basically what the hockey puck strategy, where you just kind of small hits, running after it, small hit. So you could do that as well, or you could do a big swing, if you want to. But if you roll if you roll like an 80 or something, that's just gonna bounce all over the place and probably just fly off.
Yeah.
From over here, this angle, you're smart, Alex.
Full send.
Oh, sorry. I did forget to specify. I don't know if I ever said this. Gray is walls, red's out of bounds, gray, the dark gray's walls. So the parts without dark gray you can hit it between. But it'll bounce off. You guys seem to pick that up, but I don't know if I ever said that specifically.
I think you said it, there's walls that are, that can be bounced off.
Yeah.
Walls that are out of bounds.
But I didn't say which was which, and so I'm specifying what's what. And also, this up here is not grounded. This is like a protected, this is not really there. Basically, for all intents and purposes, this is kind of representative of something off screen, because that's where it'll be teleported to if you succeed.
Alright.
But yeah, so what you can do, whatever you're trying to do, put the ball in the direction you're going to hit it, and then tell me what swing you're doing, and what club you're using.
Overdrive, swift swing.
Okay, not special, I assume.
I will use the special if I can reach the ball after this.
You aren't going to be able to. I would. You can't choose to use a special after you swing because it's disadvantage. So it gives you disadvantage on the swing. So so you have to.
I'll use it then.
I would not do that if I were you, but if you want.
The gambling says I shall.
It's not made to do that with. Here's the thing. You should consider. You should consider that you probably won't be able to make it. Do you have bonus action dash?
Yeah.
Oh wait, but it would cost your bonus action to use the second swing. So you would not be able to make it over there because you would need 32. Yeah, you would to get over here. If you hit it over here, you'd need 100 feet of movement. So
it's the distance. So if I roll low on that D100, I could still probably reach it.
Yeah, I guess if you just landed here, so I mean sure, if that's what you want to do.
Either way, he's proving an advantage for himself because no matter what, getting on any of those squares is far ahead of us.
But he's using disadvantage to get the swift swing special if he does the special, which means that he'll likely just hit the ball way off. But
You'll be good.
I have very much confidence in myself that I should not have. Rolling now.
It gave you a part of inspiration.
Wait, so are you doing the special?
Yeah, and I got 12. I got 11 to hit.
Is that disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay, so that's how much total? It's a 12?
It was an 11 total to hit.
Yeah, but what's your dex benefit?
It adds it already.
It was a 6 plus 5.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, roll your D100. I tried to warn you. Let's see if you get a small. If your hope is to get a small one here. If you can get a small one.
The warning is for peasants the weak and pathetic. That's a 39.
I concur.
Oh, 39. Let's see what you're gonna get here. That's gonna be 9 times 4 is 36. Okay.
It's about 8 squares.
And so, so you rolled 39. That's gonna be
Somewhere in that range, and it's between 2 walls. Oh no, it's in the abyss.
oh gosh, yeah. This is out here. This is out here. Yeah, this is. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's not feet. It's 39 squares.
Yeah, I warn. Yeah, that's.
It's gonna bounce back.
Yeah, it's
extremely
gonna
hard.
hit a wall.
If it
no
hits
matter
a
where
if
it
it
goes.
if it hits a wall, I don't know if
That-
it
That's a flat
no.
line back there.
I don't. Oh wait, no. I did slightly off. So actually, I think it might have a chance to hit that wall.
It's
Let it hit
drilling
the
straight into
wall.
the
Yeah.
back wall or either side wall.
No, it
What-
is the way that the hitting it off, the way that, since you got a low roll, the way that goes is it's either going to do this corner or it's going to do this corner. It's not going to go straight forward because you didn't get high enough to go straight forward. So
Yeah, but
there
if
is
it's
a
off course enough, it may hit a side wall.
it might hit this wall, but it will not hit. But it will not if you get a 1. So roll a D 2, and if you get a 1, then it's gonna just fly off.
Okay, where's the D2 button? Dice.
Should have done like a D20.
You can just it's not in the dice category. There's one at the bottom of the screen underneath like user like pictures. You can see I did a little macro button, or you can type in /roll D1D2.
We have to all activate it, so you have to go into the macro section and click the check mark by it.
Oh yeah, or you can just do /roll type here. You can type in the chat. You can type, or you can also just do roll a d4, but then re-roll on a 3 or a 4. Or you can just say odds and evens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do odds and even on a D4.
Yeah, so odds is 1.
That's even.
Oh, okay. Well, now it's going to be interesting. So 39. Now that means it's going to instead go 30. Oh wait. Let me fix that really quick so I can remember where it went. So it's going to go towards this wall right here. That's going to be how much?
That's gonna ricochet off that wall into the abyss again.
Yeah.
Meh.
That's 50 of the feet. That's 10 squares. And then that's gonna be from here to here. It's gonna be 10 squares.
Do another wall.
It's gonna be so 10.
Did it hit the
10,
cat
10,
by
4.
accident?
It did not hit the cat.
It hit that guy, it drilled right through him.
10, 10, 4. That's 24. 24, 26. It does look like you might survive this, though. 24. That's plus 6, and then 9 more from here. It's 15. Okay, so you're gonna end up right there. You actually... that somehow you did not die. And it's gonna go... So we don't know what happens yet if you get zapped. We'll find out. Okay.
I'm finding the fact that
so you
I
can
ac-
run.
I effectively
Run.
accomplished nothing.
No, you do have... you accomplished... You actually get another... If you can run to it with your movement, you can use your bonus action to hit it again.
Yeah.
I could definitely make that.
Yeah, so you can run up to it and hit it again. Since you used the special.
Why do I feel like Valak is gonna just win this whole entire thing?
There is some games down the road where movement isn't gonna help at all, but this one is pretty good movement. So you're gonna land. You're gonna stand here, where the ball was, And so now, I like how this.
That again.
I would personally recommend using a not as far club this time, but
Oh, I will. I'm gonna use a D20 now. Or wait, how many squares is that? Yeah, D20 should do it.
you. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's fine. You can do D20. You can do D20. Actually, that should be fine. So you do roll at disadvantage still, though.
Crap.
Did you?
Oh, I didn't roll disadvantage.
Oh.
So that's a 9 for one roll. Did I roll worse? Nope, it's just a 9 to hit.
Okay.
I'm a being of chaos and stupidity. All right, D20 for the damage.
Do your D20 and.
Oh no.
Oh no, this is actually really good. If you get a nat 20, you get to re-roll the damage. Oh wait, nope, that's not a nat 20. Sorry, never mind. The nat 20 on the attack roll.
Damage.
Yeah, I got mixed up. My brain farted for a second. Yeah, so no, yeah, you're gonna have an interesting situation here. Let's see. 11. That's gonna be. We got 11, 44. Ooh, that's gonna be a pretty big spread. And then 20. This shouldn't be. This doesn't go as far, but it does look like you have a bounce off wall chance. You also have a die chance. So it's a gamble again. And honestly, if it bounces off the wall, you will be pretty close to the hole. It looks like. So I guess just roll your roll. If you get an odd this time, this is the odd side. So if you get an odd, you want to get an odd this time on your D4. If you get an even, it goes off into abyss.
Crap.
Yeah. So you're going to be taking. Okay. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. You see the ball fly off into the distance, and then suddenly you see all 8 of your belts activate. You're going to take... The belts seem to have been slightly muted by the amount of them. So you're going to be taking 8 D4s. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Let me just press the D4 8 times real quick.
And then the ball teleports back to where you are.
I rolled a lot of 4s there.
Oof.
At least you're not dead.
I've been thunderstruck.
We need
I'm
that
not
sound,
dead.
right?
But the ball, you are closer to the hole a little bit, so...
I have 11 HP.
Oof. How much...
Where's
And
the
you're next
ball
to my
after this?
ball.
The ball it teleports back. Once it goes off, it teleports back to where you hit it from.
Ah, crap.
And...
That's bad.
Why?
He's standing on the ball.
What?
And also, I'm probably just gonna try doing it again.
If you're standing, you're allowed to stand on the square your ball is, and if it teleports back, it doesn't hit you when it teleports back, so you don't have to worry about that. So then now we're going to we have our human here. Our human is gonna run up to their ball, and this human has the similar strategy to you. The human is gonna go for a long shot.
Straight drill it. Yeah.
The human sees your technique, and this isn't the human spread. This is just from when I did yours, so he hasn't rolled yet. He is going to be rolling he's just going to roll 20 for his, and he is going to roll with let's see, what's this human good at?
Full send with enthusiasm.
This human is good with wisdom, so rolling with wisdom. He's got +4. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be +4. That makes it 21. So they're doing swell in that regard. What's they gonna get for their Damage roll. 7. Uh-oh. The human, he lines up... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, never mind. Nope. He lines up his shot perfectly. The ball seems to be going in the perfect direction, but the ball actually... No, it hits the tabaxi. I was going to say that the human was going to get shocked, but nope. The tabaxi's not having a good time here. It's probably Monday.
The Tabaxi could roll a dex save to see if
Yep.
he dies.
Tabaxi dex save against DC 16. No, not one.
Evie takes direct impact.
He's gonna take 2d12s because of, yeah, the Tabaxi is... what's that for? As the ball... Oh, I was supposed to roll to see if it hit him or not, but... Because it's a 1d2 to see if it hits the obstacle in its way, but, we'll it's fine, it's funny, so we'll not do that right now. It would bounce off, so that's gonna be 4, and then 3 down here. And it'll bounce off, smack the Tabaxi in the face, and then bounce off. And the Tabaxi is not feeling not feeling real great right now, actually. It is now it is the dwarf. See, and I was gonna have more. I probably should have just had it be like only 4 people competing in the golf, but I was gonna do 6, and since there's only 3 players, I just had a bunch of NPCs. The dwarf is gonna run up to the dwarf's ball, and the dwarf is going to say, "I'll show you guys how it's done." As he lines up to attempt to sink it. Let's go at that. So that's 17. He is going to hit with his strength. Our dude here.
People should not be following the example of a creature with the personality of a kilo of coke.
Well, they aren't rolling at disadvantage with a dexterous swift swing. What you did was essentially try to hit the long shot, but rushing it really quickly. And so what he's doing is instead a long shot actually trying to focus and take the time to do a full swing at normal amount. So it's not the exact same as what you did. And he's not using a D100. He's using a D20. And he's using the special strength swing. That's going to be +2 on this. Oh, it's not looking great. And that's going to be, the special is a 10 plus for a strength. That's going to be 10 plus 1d10. 17. So what are we looking at here for that horrible situation? That's a 60. Oof. Yeah, he is not making it in the hole with that attack roll. The second thing is he rolled the exact right amount of damage that if he got a high enough roll, he would have just sunk it. So basically the opposite situation of the human. The dwarf here, he hits it the perfect distance, but wildly off, and that's going to be a, let's see if we let's see what we got for that. We'll just do odds and evens again. Even is this side. Odd. It's going to fly off, and the dwarf is now going to get zapped. Oh, sorry, I'm being called. Oh, my cat wanted in my room. Okay. The dwarf is gonna go, oof, and it is now your turn. Oh wait, gotta roll for damage.
Max damage.
Nope.
1 damage. A dwarf
The dwarf's just gonna go The dwarf's just gonna kind of like shift for a second and be like, oh, it's nothing, and then the tabaxi's gonna look and be like, what the hell? What the heck is going on here? Sorry for the H word. Gotta control myself. It is, yep, your turn. So, place the ball where you're aiming.
I think you have to get there first.
Oh, wait, where are you? Wait, sorry, undo that. Where was, it was here? Okay, yeah, you have to run up to it now. First, so that's gonna be 1, you have 40
9.
speed? You have 9?
9 squares.
2,
speed.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you're here and you have 3 squares of movement left, and you can attempt it. No, so place the ball where you wanna. Place the ball where you're aiming, and that's what we'll do.
That'll work. I'm gonna be using a 20 driver.
Okay. Ooh, what's your bonus?
3, so that's 9 total.
Okay, and then roll the 20 for. 19. So that's gonna be 9 total. It's simple math there. Just 44. And that's 19. Oh. Let's see what we're looking at here. We're looking at right there. And ooh. You are just barely touching this wall. So just barely your ball will be able to bounce off if you roll 1 on your, if you roll odd. If you roll even, it's gonna scale right off the thing. Because I'm not counting that since like nothing's actually, since no part of the line's actually shaded in on over here. That is not great. It is gonna fly off. Unless, you know what? Yeah. I can't count that. There's not enough inside the line for it to seem like it's hitting the wall there. Unless, do you guys think I should roll a d2 to see if it hits this wall? Or do you think it flies off?
Call it a fail, and I'll take the hit.
Okay. Yeah, so it flies off, and you get zapped. Sorry about that. It's just how it is sometimes. 10 damage. Lightning damage. Or if you're resistant to lightning damage, then you can half it.
I think you're copper one, aren't you? Or gold. You're gold.
Oh yeah, gold. Wait, no, she said silver. What's silver resistant against?
I thought it was gold.
I think it was poison. Go to ice.
Did you, is, doing anything else on your turn? Any bonus action? Anything?
I guess I could hit again, couldn't I?
No. That's only if you did a swift swing special attack.
Oh well.
You have to roll it. You have to roll at disadvantage
I
to be able to
could
do
do a
that.
swift swing.
No, you
A
can't.
swift swing special attack
You can't do
on
it
the person standing next to me.
if you have a bonus action to hit. You can.
Uh-oh.
So if you want to hit Speedy over there, if you're feeling like it, I'm not gonna stop you. This is a deadly tournament of golf. So if you wanna use a bonus action attack on him, you can.
I have to just joke with friends.
Do I have a solution to this?
Guys, where am I? I thought this was golf with friends. Someone invited me to play golf, and this is not what I was expecting.
I'll spare you for now, teeny one.
No bonus action. So you're done with your turn?
I will ready. in action.
You can't ready an action. You used your action. Readying is an action.
Oh, okay then.
Sorry. But
I guess I'll pass.
technically, if you want to attack him, then when he moves out of your range, you would get an attack of opportunity. Technically. Not saying you should, but... and the golf club does
I'm
count.
done with my turn.
You can use the golf club as an improvised 1d4 weapon if you want, like, to hit someone with, if you want to.
I have 11 HP. Please let
I
me live.
know.
I don't want to experience the
16.
Charisma ragdoll effect.
It's your turn, Mr. Alexander. Are you gonna... What are you gonna do?
Do I have to walk like right on top of the ball, or do I
You
just be right?
you have to walk on the square it's on. You have to stand on the square it's currently on.
So
Which you
one
should
of us
have,
do you wish to kill?
which would be that would be
I should make. I have 35.
so that would be 1 3 4 5. That'd be 5 to get there.
Yeah, I should have been fine. I just needed to know for sure. Okay.
Okay. So then place the ball. If you are you gonna move the ball or are you gonna hit the ball? Whatever you
I'm
want
gonna
to do.
hit the ball. The
All right.
movement is just to prevent it from falling out of bounds. I'm gonna actually try hitting this. I just had to use an action last turn because they're both for actions. Okay. Let's see.
Yay! My mechanics are getting used. Felix.
I have a.
My cat's name's Felix, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's when I say
Um,
Felix. I'm referring to my cat.
When it says the charisma one, you choose to roll at disadvantage. Do I have to? Does that mean I can just roll normally if I use the charisma?
The special, as it says, the special is an optional choice. You can choose to use the special if you want to. So you can't just roll it normally and add your charisma, or if you want to do the special, you can roll disadvantage and do a performance check, and you'll get an inspiration if you succeed.
I'm just gonna roll normal.
I when I was playtesting it, it was fun to mess with the charisma one because you can do a like technique where like you do a short hit to get like a stylish short hit, and then like get the inspiration to do a longer hit, and like have like so there's stuff you can do there, but it's also right now it would probably be like if you're wanting to just try to get it in, not doing anything fancy with the performance or anything, then you can do that. Choose what before you roll. Tell me what damage die you're using.
I think I want to do a 12 because I just
All right,
want to really.
that's a good. That's a safe
The
play.
goal is to try to just get it to here. That's the goal. Try to get it to like right where my arrow is.
Oh,
Or
so
I
you're
can try to get it.
if you want to
Do I have to pick the spot first, or?
you place the golf ball in the direction you're swinging.
Okay.
So if you want to swing here, you could swing like somewhere between. If you're using a D12, you do not have to worry about it going off over here because it can't go that far. So
then I'll aim for the hole then if that's the case then.
yeah, the only concern I would say the only concern is if you get really bad on your roll, then you could go off. So personally, if you want like my never mind. I'm not gonna play a game for you. Sorry. I play tested this way too much. I spent way too much time just like, oh, what if I was gonna do this and then this, and what if I had a wisdom dexterity build, and so I combine these two abilities, and so I just wasted way too much time playtesting my own mechanics.
Rolled a 7, got a 20.
You got a 20. So that is going to be 7 in exactly the direction you wanted. So that is going to be right there.
No.
So it's not going to go that far, but it is. I would actually say it's right. I'll just do a quick D2. Yeah, it's right there. Okay.
Rest movement. It just keeps rolling. I think 30 movement is about to the hole, yeah.
Let me check.
You can do stuff.
Oh, that is exactly 30.
It just keeps rolling. Mysteriously.
And you. So the fun thing here is, you're not even really, anyway, as the ball rolls into the hole, very fairly, of course, you get teleported into the safe box. You have a second before you would notice yourself teleporting. You have a second if you want to say anything. If you do technically still. Oh wait, no, it's your bonus action to command it to move, isn't it?
Yep, I don't.
Never
Yep.
mind.
Bonus action, command to move.
Okay, so I was gonna say if you want to give someone a bardic inspiration, they would be allowed to use that here.
Actually, I can. I think I gotta look at it again, but I think I can do it in the same turn with this specific bard. I was just reading it earlier. Let me double check really quick. But I think it said I can issue a command and give a bard of inspiration. Let me just double check that really quick. Let's see. When you use your bardic inspiration, you can command the item as part of the same bonus action. So if I used my bardic inspiration, I could command the object as a bonus action. But that's kind of reversing what I.
I'll let you do that since you haven't, if you want to, because that's not really to benefit you. That is like if you want to give one of these players a bardic inspiration, I'll let you do that retroactively. Like as you're teleporting away, just say something, like if you want.
Let's see. Catch a fire bite. So Valix needs the most help. Valix, you can
Also
do
the
this.
Also, the other one is one that seems like they don't actually have any interest in allying with you, so it would feel kind of a bit of a betrayal if you just gave it to this random person that you just met after.
I know. Well, I'm also seeing Valix having a hard time. It's like,
Yeah.
you can do this,
I'm not having
Valix.
a hard time. I just missed.
You're having a hard time. You're low hit points, dude. I'm seeing you fried with char marks. Just
Hit
like,
points are an illusion created by the government.
So give him his. So he has bardic inspiration. What do you say to him? You just say,
you can do this, Valix. We got this. We can win this thing together.
"Aww." The crowd is endeared by your kindness, and especially because you're treating Velox nicely, which seems to be a crowd favorite right now. And the
Crowd Bailey's about to just die.
they like the fast. They like the speed. I guess it's just something about it. Gives the ADHD members of the crowd who are constantly wanting entertainment.
That's a D8 for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, whichever one you use it on. Let me know which one you use.
Yeah. So
Creation Bard gives an extra effect for when people use it.
okay. And so that you are now safe, and you do get the benefits of being first, which is, you get, uh,
$2 and a McChicken.
the first person, yeah, the first person you get a free turn for everyone else on the next hole, and you get to add 1 to all your golf attacks rolls going forward. So. And so I thought it was kind of interesting. You get that benefit, but since you don't even benefit as much from the golf attack bonus because you have the thing. But you know what? That's just the way it goes.
Can I give it to my friend?
Nope. Your bonus is your bonus. Tabaxi over here is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tabaxi is going to use his action to... Wait, does he have a dash action? Okay, so Tabaxi is going to actually bonus action dash, because it's rogue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he is going to hit the ball. He is very frustrated that you won, because he's very big on fair play, which is weird for a rogue, but, you know, not all stereotypes are true. And he is going to try to get... he wants to get in, so he is actually going to... He's just gonna roll with his highest stat, no special, and he's gonna use a D20, and he's gonna just aim for that.
I'm not go all the way, dude. You will never. Kidding. Dumb.
Full send.
That's 15. That's gonna be 18 for his total, and that for the damage roll. Oh, that's not bad. So that's gonna be 18. That's 8 off. And 12. So 12. D2. I'm gonna try to do the NPC turns quicker now. I'm gonna do less specials for them. And then he has 1, 2. That would be a half. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. No, he's not gonna go 1, 2. He's gonna go 3, 4, because he already went diagonal. Oh, so he can't actually do that. So he's just gonna go here. And then it is now going to be...
For the next poll, maybe some of us roll for the NPCs.
Yeah, if you want to roll for them, but since I'm not like gonna give you their character sheets though, so I'll decide what they do. But if you want to hit the roll button,
Yeah, I could do that.
And Velox, it is your turn.
Alright. Watch this absolutely mentally unstable bowl. Okay, we're going to use my brain wants to use the driver, but also the 12 club.
From here, I honestly 12 would, if you rolled a 12 completely, I think it would just barely get in. But honestly, you could go for either I just would heavily, or wait, I'm not playing for you. Never mind. I'm not telling you what to do.
I'm gonna use the 12 club with the Swift Swing special again.
Actually, that's a good... That actually, with the 12 club, might be a pretty good idea. Honestly. With your movement speed, yeah, so just roll with dexterity at disadvantage. So...
don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration.
And you can use your add Bardic Inspiration. You can add Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, that's a 6 plus 5, so a total of 11.
I don't want to see you get yourself killed, believe it or not. I mean,
Ow.
I kind of do, but...
How did you get a nat 1?
Do you believe in magic?
It's 11, and what was the special effect of the Bardic Inspiration?
Oh, let me grab that real quick. So, an attack. This is considered an attack, yeah?
It's considered an attack roll in just the general sense.
Immediately after the creature rolls the Bardic Inspiration die to add it to an attack against the
But
target.
if you have like a damage modifier, then don't bother like if it's like if the ability is like add this to your damage, like then like I can say that they can then they don't apply that because damage doesn't do what it normally does. So it would be kind of obnoxious if it was like, oh, add a d6 of damage. It's like I didn't want to. I wanted to go 12.
Well, It's actually not helpful because the target it has to be a target, and the target and each creature of your choice that you see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw against your spell DC or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die.
So,
He's not shooting it at a target. That would
So-
be
Yeah.
why?
But I mean, technically, you could argue that he could make the person standing next to him make a saving throw for it, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So what's your D12 roll? Wait,
Hoping
where?
it's some.
Oh, I
I'm
assume
hoping
you're
it's,
going. You're
you
going
know,
for the hole. Yeah.
I'm hoping it hits somewhere between this few areas so that it will pinball between the two walls. That's what the hope is.
So you got an 11. I'll get that. Put down. What is your D12 roll?
2.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you did a Swiss swing, so you gotta hit it again. So I guess there's that benefit. So that's just gonna be right there. So you can just run up to that and use your second Swiss swing if you want.
Yeah.
Are you aiming for the?
We're gonna do the D12 again.
Where are you aiming for?
Same place as last time.
Okay, so just put your ball where you're aiming for, and then put your thing over where the ball was. But yeah, so you can just do that. It's a disadvantage again. You don't have Bardic Inspiration this time.
actually
Hey!
Oh, that's pretty decent for
Something actually
disadvantage.
competent.
And then roll your D12.
Come on!
Oh. That's awkward. Well, you go right there. That's great. Actually, wait. Would this be? Yeah, no. It'd be right there. You could stand on that. You can, if you have movement left, you can stand on that for your next turn. So you can be standing on it ready to do it.
try to push it with your club. Just kidding.
Yeah. So okay. It is now going to be your turn. This human is happy that the tabaxi blocked his shot last time, and is going to jump over here, and then jump over here, and what are we doing here? He is going to just do the same thing again. This human and dwarf are both set on just going the long range strategy.
He rolled a 6, by the way.
I feel like Tom.
This human's gonna do strong again. No wait, the dwarf is one of the strong. The human is doing a wisdom one, but he's not doing a special. Let's just place that where he's aiming it. And then... Ooh. It's gonna be a 6. Oh, well. It's just gonna be going right. I mean, we know where it's going, so I don't really need to measure this, but yeah, yeah. So it's going right, like one of those two. It'd probably be there. Yeah, that makes sense. And he's just gonna stay on that for his next turn. Trying to not go take too long for the NPCs here. If you guys, actually, gosh, and Anubis, if you want to roll, you can play the dwarf.
Okay, I'll play the dwarf for next time.
I'll let you know the dwarf has good strength and good wisdom. So strength and wisdom rolls are good for you. So you get the dwarf. You can play him right now if you want to say what he does.
Okay, so he will push tokens of dwarf because I thought
Right
the
here.
big guy was the dwarf. Oh, the small guy is the dwarf. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause the big one's a human.
Okay. Well, let's see. We'll the other ball right there. So he's definitely gonna use a D20 for his driver.
I really
And
shouldn't let you play. Try to at least do somewhat decent. Because like, don't just be like, okay, I'm playing the NPC now. I'm gonna kill them off. Because then it's just kind of
I'm trying to use strategy for him. Yeah.
yeah.
But he's really far behind.
Yeah.
But
It would be in his character to just go for a long shot again, but how he does that, like you choose like what he does for that, like he's trying to get across there, but
that's what I thought he was, so that's what I was planning
yeah.
on him doing a long shot. Is he mad right now?
The dwarf, no, he is stern in his ability to win. He is he's pretty arrogant. He's convinced that he can just sink it in from here. He thought last time was a fluke, and he was distracted. And this time, he's gonna show everyone how it's done.
Oh, let's do him with a charisma, and give his performance because he's being arrogant right now.
Okay. Fine. Disadvantage.
Okay.
He does have a +2 to charisma, so
Roll. That's the first one, and this is the second one. So I rolled 13.
and then roll d20. If you're playing an NPC, I'm going to say no using a D100 here because that's just one.
What's his performance, by the way?
His performance. He doesn't have proficiency, so it's just a +2 to performance.
Okay.
Just roll d20, see +2. Oh, and he gets inspiration. The NPC has inspiration, folks.
Wow.
Does that work on like the D20? Inspiration's used on D20 rolls.
Yep.
So would that work for this?
Yeah, that's why you get it for this. The idea is that it actually goes away after the golf course, but I might not take it away. If you decide not to use it, I'll let you keep it.
I'll let him use it right now.
No, he can't. He can't reuse it on the same.
He can't.
Well, I wasn't planning on that, dude. Is it worded like that? I'll just see the wording.
Inspiration can be used at any time on a D20 roll. Usually.
Oh yeah.
If it's a
Roll. Yeah. No. So yeah, you do. You roll performance before you roll. So yes, you would.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So you re-rolled. What do you get on the re-roll?
He got a 14.
Okay, so he would. That was without the plus, so he would actually be getting a 16 for this, and then now roll for d20 for how far it goes.
Oh, that was the 20 for how far it goes. He already rolled the disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
I used the 20. I used the inspiration on his distance.
Oh, okay.
That's at the D20.
I mean, I guess it's technically a d20. Yeah. Normal D&D doesn't have d20 for damage, but I guess technically it's d20, so 14. 14. Honestly, I would let you use inspiration to re-roll a damage roll too if you wanted to. If I was DMing, and I am.
Just being fair with the NPC.
Yep. And that's gonna be 14. And so that's 13. That's 7 times. I hate the 7s. 7s are hard to multiply. It's 8. 28. 28. Yep. 7 times 4 is 28. And 14.
Might hurt him.
Yeah. But it might be fine. Let's roll that d2. If it's a 2, he survives. Oh. We'll go with your roll because I did say you could roll for him. I just did that instinctually. Yeah, dwarf gets electrocuted. That's what it sounds like. I forgot. The is the tabaxi's the one with the low voice. The dwarf is the one that sounds like, oh yes, let me show you how it's done. It's not a normal dwarf voice.
I am Thorben Thormanson.
I am
best
Thorben.
golfer.
I am the best golfer that has ever been seen, even though I've never seen this sport before in my life. It is now your turn.
I just discovered like a section of credit card in my pillowcase.
What?
20.
That is
Wait, what
weird.
are you doing?
That's
Wait,
1d20.
but what are you doing
Or
for the what? Where are you hitting? What are you using?
that is a 1d20. Straight to the same spot that I was at before. At 13.
What? Wait. You're supposed to announce beforehand what role you're doing. You're supposed to announce beforehand what you're doing. So that I know that you're not like changing it after you roll. But so you're going for the hole.
No, I'm putting it right back here where it was at before.
You're rolling it right. Oh yeah, you're aiming here.
Right back where it was before.
Okay, you're aiming this way, and you should just next time just move your own ball the direction you're hitting before, so that I know what you're doing. But so that's the D20 to attack roll. What's the bonus on that?
3.
13 total. So and then what is your or what dice were you using? And next time you have to tell me beforehand because you're not supposed
That
to.
was 1d20.
The D20 was to hit, right?
Yes. The D20
So then, what are you rolling for? Oh, you're doing a D20 driver. So then, roll another D20 for the driver. To see damage. Okay. That's gonna hit right. This is there, and with that offset, let's roll D2. Roll D2 to see whether it goes this corner or that corner. Or roll a D4 and odds and evens. Odds this side, even this side. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a decent roll. You can now use your movement to run towards it. Do you want to do that? Do you want to run towards your ball? With your movement?
I will move.
Okay. Do you want me to just do the movement for you?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I just...
And I'm done.
What is that? Yeah, okay, whatever. That's fine. And
I'm off the board.
if you had any like actions you want to do to like prepare yourself for the next, if you want to do a healing spell on yourself, you can't interact with the world around you outside of this box, but or like if something else is on the box, everything here is kind of like each square is kind of protected, so like if someone else joins you on the square, you can't attack them here. This is a safe spot. But if you want to use a healing spell on yourself as an action, you are technically still in initiative. You just can't interact with anyone else.
Okay.
They can't see or hear you.
Not really anything I have or even need hit points because I'm good for now.
Okay. And
So,
did
probably just picking up the turn order because I have nothing to use. Right?
okay. And Mr. Cat. Where did Mr. Cat's... He hit it. I can't remember where it landed. Okay, so we have green, purple, gosh. Well, that's awkward. I don't know what happened to your ball, Mr. Cat. The cat lost his ball Uh,
Is he on the ball?
he should. I think he went to the ball, so we'll just say the ball was where he's at. No, because I do remember he was running towards the ball, but we'll just say the ball was where he was at because I forgot where it was. I don't think he was actually on the ball, but you know it is what it is. And his ball is blue. I think that was what it was before. Yeah, that makes sense. That's right. Okay. Oof. Yep. Okay. Anyway, he is going to aim for the. He is going to do a swift swing. He is going to hit it right here. Let's disadvantage this. 8 plus 3 is, and then he's also rolling with a D8 club, and that's gonna be. What's 8 plus 3 is? That's 11. 4.
Yeah, that's 11.
And that's going there, and then D8 for the damage. I do kind of regret making their NPCs here. I'm kind of hoping, honestly, if you want to kill off the cat, I would not be that upset because it will make things less hard to track. But it would waste your turn.
Just have him kill himself.
I'm not gonna do something. I'm not gonna like ruin the immersion, I guess, by doing that. But
Well, who knows? He did roll an 11, so he's not being accurate.
yeah, and 1 or 2. That's 2. The ball goes right here, and he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's really sucks for you, dude. Wait. Does he have extra movement? Oh, wait a minute.
He so hurt me.
He might actually get to use this. Oh, so he can use his move with a burst of speed. Once. But he can't use it again until he stays put. So he has a burst of speed and he uses burst of speed. I forgot the Tabaxi could do that. So he does get to use this swift spin. Because that would be that would be kind of sad. Honestly, it'd be fitting if he didn't. But I'll let him use his abilities. I'm not just gonna destroy the NPC. And he's just gonna aim for the hole this time. Let's just try to go quickly here, and the hole is how far away? That is 7. He is going to use, he's going to use a D20 with his, wisdom, and he'll do patient swing, so he'll move at half. Wait, no, he can't. Never mind, sorry. I forgot. Swift, yep, he has to use swift swing. I forgot that for a second. Never mind.
Yeah.
Thanks for catching me. I almost forgot. So he has disadvantage again. He is going to roll there, and he is going to use, since he can't do a patient swing, he is just going to do a D8. No, he'll do a D12. And let's get that disadvantage roll. That's 11 again. And then the 12 is gonna be. Wait, no, it won't be 11, because it's his dexterity. Yeah, it was 11 last time because he got an 8, so it'll be 12 this time. And that's 8 times. That's 32. And 32. And D12 for damage, really quick, bam. 3. Well, it's not gonna matter too much, is it? But it doesn't really matter now, does it? Quick D2. 2. And it is actually going to hit almost. It's going to. Well, we're going to see if it bonks off of your character, Love Psych. With a D2, if it's a 1, it hits your character. If it's a 2, it rolls through. It rolls through. Okay, so it's over here. You do not get hit. And then that is the end of... Oh, wait, no. He has more movement because he used his ability. So he actually is able to go... yeah, he can go to his ball. It's like a little ball of yarn for the cat. Alright, Velox, it's your turn.
Alright, real quick, in case, because I get a strong feeling I'm about to die here, I'm going to DM you a homebrew sheet that I want you to look at for my backup character.
Are we going to have this... Do you want to attempt to have this... If you die, you want to attempt to have this person get beamed in to the middle of the golf match? Is that what you're wanting?
If you're willing to do that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it work out. But just don't just completely. Don't just completely destroy yourself, okay? Like
I'm not
at least,
trying.
yeah. So like, don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna roll D100 in this direction. Like, you know, like at least like do something to try to win. But if you die, then yeah.
I'm gonna keep trying to do the same thing I've been trying to do for the past, well, since last turn.
Are you gonna do the Swift swing again?
Swift swing on a D12. Yep.
Place the ball where you're going for the hole, or are you gonna aim somewhere else?
Hole, always the hole.
The hole is no, wait, never mind. Forgot that means something else.
All right, and we got 13.
That's with disadvantage. With disadvantage, 13 isn't that bad. I mean, it could be worse.
Total.
Could be worse. And you're probably not going to have to worry about going off with a 13, honestly. Especially using D12. What's the 12? I mean, what's the D12 roll? 8. That is actually looking pretty decent for you. Roll D2. Roll D2 for me.
Odds.
Odds, that is going to be there. And there you go. And you could run there, I think, with your speed. Yeah, that's 8. So you should be able to make it there.
Putter for this.
So yeah, you can use your speed to go there. How much movement speed do you have again, by the way? How many tiles?
75.
How many tiles is that again? That's
75 divided by
11?
5 is 15.
75. Whoa, that's 15. Wait.
Yeah.
Really? Crazy. Wow, that is insane. Okay, well then, yeah, you can just run to this, then use your putter. I assume aiming for the hole, so we'll just place that there. And that makes you there. And so...
That's another nat 1.
That's the Swift swing roll?
Yep.
Well, nat 1 isn't that bad here with the putter. And then the D... Does that D4 you rolled before your putter roll? Okay. You got the same roll both times with the D4, so either way. That's 3 spaces with a 6, so that's 12 times 4 is 48. I'm getting better at math by doing this, guys.
You're welcome.
It's brain games. And that is going to be 3. And then roll a D2 for me.
Evens.
And that's going to go right there. And you, I think, have enough moon speed to then make it over here. But you can't go again. But you are right there. And this is looking good for you. I would recommend next time, even if you don't have good wisdom, I'd recommend going for a patient swing. Because...
my wisdom's fine.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you're a monk. You should be great at this. Yeah, so next
Yeah,
time...
+2, but still.
Yeah, so next time you recommend using the patient swing, so you can just do a D2, and that you should be able to get in the hole this turn. Speaking of which... oh wait, no, this doesn't happen until next turn. Next time before the cat goes. I forgot I was supposed to keep Alexander in the initiative roll to check, because if for like an event thing I have after the first person makes it in, that triggers on their afterwards on their next turn, but the turn after their next turn. But
Oh, what?
a thing. It's a thing, but it's fine. I'll just remember at the tabaxi. It is currently this guy's turn. He is going to do the same thing, yet again. These. Oh. Hey. There's the tabaxi's ball. The human was sitting on it for some reason. I must have accidentally moved it there when I was moving the other one back. And he's just gonna do quickly. He's gonna do.
I didn't know humans could lay eggs.
He's gonna do. He's gonna do 20. He's gonna do a strong swing. This is plus 4, no, plus 3. 10, and yeah, that's not looking great for him, but and then the d20, the roll. That's the first one we're going with, and he's been rolling really low. He's just gonna move up to that. There we go. You wanna Anubis? You wanna?
Sure, I can do it. I feel like he's more gonna be frustrated right now since he missed again.
So you can do strong swing.
I'm gonna do a strong swing.
That is, yeah, and then aiming for the hole again, I
And
assume.
It'll be a d20 or a d20.
Yep, but it would be since a strong swing, d10 plus 10.
Okay.
So yeah, so just roll d10. Well, first roll a d20, and then for damage roll a d10 plus 10.
Okay. Or
16. It's not bad. Plus 1 d10. 4.
26.
That's 2 16s, folks. 16. And that's 16. Oh, that's not bad. That is not bad of a... Oh, except there's a wall on this side. So if he gets a 1, so roll the d2. If he gets a 1, no, he got a 2. Nice. He's doing pretty well now. He can use his... He went from being in the behind to being actually pretty decent. His next turn, he can use an action to teleport to his ball. Oh, it is your turn right now. Love Psych.
Okay.
So if you want to hit the ball, then you can move right here. If you want to, yeah, that's your. You can move there and hit the ball. If you want to attack the tabaxi, you can use your turn to do that. Your action, I mean.
If I can't kill him in one swing, I'm not doing it.
The cat does look fairly pretty beaten.
And if
Yeah,
I
the
attack
cat-
him
the
with a
cat's-
1d4 club, he's gonna die.
What's your strength modifier?
3.
Yeah, if you hit him, he's dead. So I'm not supposed
Not worth
to.
it at the moment.
I'm not supposed to tell you that, but
Could have said he's like critical.
yeah. Chronic, no. Okay, so where are you aiming for?
Straight to the putt.
To the hole. Okay. Then whatever swing you're doing, roll the swing, and then tell me what damage dice you're using. Are you using a putter? Are you using a 6d6? So what dice are you using for the damage roll?
I'm going to do a
So you're currently
D8.
four. You're currently 4 ways. So okay, yeah. Then just roll and then add your modifier and.
D8.
But
Concentrated swing.
Oh, concentrated. Okay. That's actually a pretty good play. Are you doing the special, or are you doing just con?
Just con.
Oh, okay. Oh, actually, the special. This one you don't have to say beforehand. But you can once you roll to hit. If you decide you want to, you do this before rolling damage. But if you don't, if you roll really bad to hit, you can choose after you roll your attack roll to decrease your damage by 1 or increase it by 1. Okay, so that's 13 plus what's your con modifier?
Zero.
Okay, so that's 13. And so do you want to beforehand? You can choose before you roll. With the concentrated swing, before you roll damage, you can decrease the damage by 1 of what you end up rolling, or you can increase it by 1, or you can just keep it as normal, just a D8. So you can either do a D8 minus 1, a D8 plus 1, or just D8.
I'll do a +1.
Okay.
Oh wait, that was a D8, right?
No, that's
Not a
D20. Yeah, it's a
D20,
D8.
yeah.
D8. You're rolling a D8.
Ooh, I got a 6. And that's a D6 +1.
Okay, so and the 13. Let me just get this. 13 and 7. Well, that's 24. Wait, no, 28. Yep. And then 7. And then roll D2 for me, or roll D4 and odds and evens. Even, that is going to smack right forward, and you're going to need to make another D2 to see if it rolls through. If it's odds, it bounces off. If it's even, it rolls past. Okay, so it rolls past. It hits against this wall, and then it would bounce back 1 because of that. And it's right there. You do have some movement left. If you, I don't know if you kept track of how much you moved, but I think you should have some movement left if you want to move towards it.
I think she should be able to reach it.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
And then now, what's gonna be triggered? Oh no, folks! Looks like it's been too long since first person got in the hole. Seems that this is when the belts start getting angry at you for not passing. And then, so what's gonna happen now is every turn you're gonna start taking damage for being slower than first person to get through.
Okay.
I'm just too good, he says after cheating. No. That's gonna be everybody. Should I roll different? I'll just say you roll at the start of your turn. At the start of your turn, you'll roll your own damage. I'll roll damage for everybody at the start of their turn. That way, everyone gets a unique roll rather than just rolling. Everyone takes the same damage. And Tabaxi takes 10 damage, and he disintegrates. Oh, that is a shame. The cat is fried. That seems a little bit callous, Kolford. I know, Shem. We're watching a death tournament. It's all part of the...
Life.
What?
Because we have another life.
Oh no, he got all those 9 lives spread out of him. The ball, as he dies, the ball... when he dies, his ball explodes but since no one is within 10 feet, nothing happens.
Ooh.
So,
Worried about our friend Valix there.
and it is now Velox's turn. Again,
Yay.
my recommendation, if you don't want to die, patient swing. But you will be taking, I assume you're wanting to go there. You will be taking this much damage. Let's hope you don't die.
He takes 11, he's dead.
The... Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, is this damage coming from the belts or the other thing?
Oh no, his belts does more damage.
Yeah, my belts do 8d4.
Yeah, this time it starts out as at a lower it's gonna start out lower, so I do want to have this be no I can't do that. Well, I can't change it. I already made the ruling. I'm sorry. You're gonna play your new character most likely. You shouldn't have put on so many belts. But you could very likely, if you survive this, you very likely could be playing. You could make it through this hole very, very much.
We're gonna do patient swing.
If you survive,
That's kind of my only option, really.
yeah. But if you survive, you're in a really good place here. You're basically it's almost impossible that you don't make this shot. It's very unlikely.
Watch this. It's gonna be a nat 1 just because you said that.
If you survive, I will let you. Okay, here's the thing. If you die,
Well,
no, you're not. Wait.
oh,
You know what? I will say. You know what I'm gonna do to add to the tension? I will say that, and honestly, this does make sense because it's fitting for like how D&D usually like kind of does this kind of stuff. You'll take the damage at the end of your turn. So if you make it in, you won't die. But if you don't make it in, you most likely will die. So that's gonna be a 12. And then so roll your D2.
even.
No, it's a. Oh, right, yeah. So 2. So that's gonna be 12. Let me punch that in really quick. 8 times 4 is 32. And you then have 2. And so you now roll a. Oh, wait. So first off, either way, you're going to now roll a 1d2. If it gets a 1, it goes in the hole, since you have a movement left after going in the hole. If not, well, then you would roll a d2 to see where it lands, but it doesn't really matter. I guess it does. It actually does matter. So first roll 1d2. If it gets a 1, you get in the hole. Odds. If it gets odds, you get in the hole of d4.
Well, that's even.
Okay, well, it was nice knowing you. But roll a d2 to see where it lands, because that is important for when you die.
That's another fucking even. That's another even.
Oh, it doesn't matter. This is actually fun, because it means that if you die, Love Sykes' character will get a little bit of a oops. So you can give a send-off present to your friend there. 8d4. I'll roll it for you because I am the game master. I shall roll the dice.
I think you just want an excuse to roll a large quantity of dice.
Yeah, but it's my damage. It's my attack against you. Oh, that's.
Last time.
What were you gonna suggest?
Might I suggest if both Sai and Atex's characters die, we just stop for the night?
If people want to, I don't think Sai's character's gonna die. So you're dead, right?
I mean, I wouldn't mind just walking off the edge right now.
Yeah, that puts me to negative 12 HP.
If you're not,
You
if
want
you're,
to go out together?
do you not like the? Are you not enjoying the session? I mean, because you can just leave if you're like not wanting to play. But his character is gonna. He said he's gonna bring a new character in. Is the idea?
Oh, I
But
have a backup character, but both of the characters are gonna end up slamming something up against one of these other NPCs.
oh, okay. Well, yeah, but it's whatever you want to do. Anyway, so you're dead. Just to clarify.
No.
Yeah.
No, not you.
If you want to
Him.
get technical, I'm down, but not permadead.
Uh, I will say, you do not get instantly permadead. Um, and so as a player character, you can now make. Wait, how do death saves work? And do you make one at the turn you first get downed?
It's at the next turn.
Oh wow,
Mhm.
really? You don't make one until the next turn. I thought it was at the end of your turn.
But if he's gonna keep taking damage, he's gonna fail death.
Wait a minute. Let me get this really quick.
So
Because I think it.
the crit on a success.
Well, unless Slow Psych's
Ignore
character is
that,
gonna
I
heal
pressed
you.
that button.
When you
So,
whenever you start your turn. Okay, yeah.
but if he's gonna take damage before his turn, he gains a fail every time.
Yeah, okay. So his ball's here, and it is now. And he's going to take damage at the end of each turn, so it's not really looking good for him. So that's going to be
The
like.
damage at the end of each turn might just put me to permadeath anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not looking very
Yeah.
hot.
That's a downside of saving. Death
What?
saving.
I'll put in chat what I'm already at.
It's. Well, do
So
you
I
keep
need to
track
get
of
rid
no?
of-
Wait, I think do you keep track of negative HP? I think, or do you does? I think it has to be the same attack has to get you down to 4. I think you just when you get down, it's just 0, isn't it?
When you just get down to 0, but if you go over, like
Oh.
double your hit.
Yeah, but
points
it
damage-
it has to be over double your hit points in. It has to be the same attack. It doesn't. You don't track negative
Oh.
HP.
Yep. No, you don't
My
track it.
dungeon masters wanted to kill me.
Your dungeon master does harder. Harder is a hard. Rule things harder.
This guy is once again. This guy's seeing things are not looking great for him. He is going to frantically swing, and he is going to be hitting strength to just attempt to get something here. Let's see what he gets. Oh, he gets 17. Wait, not 17. No, wait. He has a +4, so that'd be 19. And then his damage roll is a D10 plus 10. That's 17. And that's gonna be 4. That's looking like. Oh, gosh. My mouse sometimes double clicks when I don't want it to. It's weird. Like it double clicks when I just let go of a click sometimes. And then that's going to be either here or there. We'll do 2 quick. It says there. He has made it, but he might be too late. Let us see how he gets. I also forgot to tell you, you're actually the next time he gets shocked, it might put him over double because it does get as the rounds pass, it gets more damage. So,
Oh no.
At this point, it's just counting as death fails.
Yeah.
The double.
Unless the same damage takes him all the way over that much.
I think. I don't know.
No, I think if you're downed and then you take one, it doesn't count as a fail. It counts as you're just dead. If the attack would have is double your HP or something. Or is it double or is it the same equal to your HP? I can't remember. You can look that up for me while we're waiting for your stuff to happen. He is gonna take 7 for his first turn of zapping. Human is down. a little bit of HP. It is now going to be. Do you want me to just play the dwarf, or are you?
The dwarf needs to teleport.
Yeah,
to
he
the goal.
actually. Oh yeah, he needs to do teleport action. Teleport
I
to
don't know if
green
that
ball.
That increases the
is-
And he is going to do nothing because he doesn't have a bonus action, as far as I know. I mean, he probably does, because I did generate character sheets, and so they technically probably do have bonus actions, but I'm not really going to worry about that right now. I think he has an offhand attack, so he has an offhand attack that he could do, because he's holding a knife in one hand. Wait, is that a thing? Or no, I think you have to attack with a knife to be able to get the bonus action attack with a knife.
You have to attack with a light weapon, or if he has a
Yeah.
feat.
Are you about to kill the man that's down?
No, I don't think he's going to do that. This dwarf is not going to do that. I was just saying technically what he has. He technically does have a bonus action if he attacked. Well, but he doesn't. He doesn't. Isn't dual wielding, so I guess he wouldn't get it anyway, because one of his hands has a club that doesn't count as anything light. So he's just here. Quickly, blah blah blah. It is now Love Psych. It is your turn. If you want to avoid that ball exploding as soon as he's dead, you would want to get away from being within 10 feet of it. But I guess you should probably roll first, I assume. So if you're wanting to hit the ball into the hole.
Driver.
What?
Well, not driver, putter. D4.
Okay, so then roll to hit and then add whatever you're adding.
So, yeah, it's just
I was gonna say driver.
when a person takes.
No, you have to roll the hit first.
Oh.
It's a D20. And what's your bonus to hit?
3.
Okay, 14. Yep, okay. 4. And then you want to just use the D4 roll you had. I'll let you roll again if you want to use a different. You could have used the patient swing,
good.
but you could just keep.
I'm good with the 3.
Okay, so that's going to land right here. Let us. So then that's going to roll forward. It is landing in the same tile regardless, so it's just a matter of roll a d2, and if it gets a 1, then you get in the hole. Alright, you got in the hole. And so you teleport to safety.
What if I don't want to teleport to safety?
Well, then you shouldn't have made it in the hole.
Around and golf my head off? What do you want from me?
And Velox, do you want to make a death save really quick? If you get a nat 20, then you think you get up. I don't remember how it rules as Ren does, but I'd rule it as you get up.
That's 20, you get up with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Death save, go! That's a 10.
You made a successful death save. Good for you. Now let's roll how much damage you take.
Ah, crap.
I don't know if you're surviving this because it's double damage now. So you're rolling 16 d4s.
I
Let's
did look
see.
it up. When a PC's unconscious, when they take damage, it just counts as a fail. That doesn't matter if it's double or not.
Well,
That's a really weird ruling. I probably would as a DM. It seems really weird to say if you're alive and then you take damage that's larger than this much, you just die. But if you're downed and you take that much damage, you don't die. That's really weird. Like that.
It makes sense because they're giving you an opportunity to try to get back up.
Yeah, but they don't give you the opportunity if you take that much damage when you're still alive. If you take that much damage, then you just die and you don't get any chance to save. So it seems weird if you take that much damage when you're alive, then you just die. But if you're downed already,
If you crit on a person with with an attack, it counts as 2 death fails.
Huh. Well, I think I would just rule it that the same way as if you're alive. If you get taken below double your hit points, you taken by that with a single attack, then it doesn't matter whether you were alive to begin with or you're dead. You're down to begin with. Either way, you're out because like like a giant rock that's like doing like 3 times your max health of damage. If you're down, you're not just gonna be able to survive the rock landing and just take a single take a single failed save. That doesn't make any sense.
Just add on within reason.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, no, I don't know. I think I just ruled the same as if you're alive. If it does more than double your HP, then you don't track HP. But if the same attack does more than double your maximum HP, then you're just dead.
Yay! My max HP is 35, by the way.
Holy crap! How's it so low? You're at level 8. It should be at least like 40.
I told you in session 1, my dump stat was con because my build was supposed to be untouchable.
All right.
Which technically has been working
Wait.
so
Okay.
far.
So clarify what is double. So what do you say it was? 30? 32?
35.
35. So 70. If this gets over 70, which I don't know if it can. 4 times 16. I don't remember. It does exactly your damage.
Ow.
But that's just gonna be a failed save, I guess. So you have 1 success and 1 failed. And it is now this fellow's turn. He is going to teleport to his ball.
Ball.
And he is going to do nothing. This guy,
Well, he should take damage.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. He is, gonna take damage. 20 damage, he is not looking well. He's youched. And I'm just kind of speeding through, so I wasn't really thinking that much. Mr. Dwarf here, is going to patient swing around your body. He's gonna patient swing around your body. Wait. Actually, no, he's gonna patient swing with he's gonna patient swing with the D6, so it's gonna be a D3, and it is +4. It's 15. And then that's 20. And then 20, and then so we're gonna roll me a 1d3 if you just want to type that out, or I can just type it out.
I can do it.
/roll 1d3. That's a 2. Oh, and the dwarf made it perfectly in. There's no need to. Oh wait, actually. Oh, no, never mind. I forgot about the dead body. The body on the ground. Your body blocked the dwarf. The dwarf is very frustrated at this as it gets back around, but you know what that means. Another death save, another save thing. Let's just roll the damage just because it's fun.
I don't know if
You took 21 damage. The dwarf is going to make a dex save.
Hey!
Wait. Oh, okay. So,
Are you alive?
yeah, no, you're back alive. Wait, no, you're not alive. You're not alive. That wasn't on your turn. You make the death save on your turn. I'll count it as being alive, if you want to. But you technically.
You skipped my death save to make the damage roll.
What?
Just now, when you rolled that 21, you skipped my death save to make the damage roll.
No. This was the damage you didn't. It wasn't damage from your turn. You haven't. This isn't on your turn. It was damage from the dwarf hitting you with a ball. But I kind of want to count it anyway as you making that save. But
Also, the dwarf needs to be damaged.
the dwarf is going to make a dex save against the ball bouncing back.
Well, he also has to take the end of the round damage.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. The ball damage.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm making a backup.
Do you want me to roll?
in case you
I got it.
decide you don't like the homebrew subclass I sent you.
I got a 2.
Oh, the homebrew subclass. Is this a artificer? Oh, wait, no. Why? Yeah, it's an artificer subclass. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Dwarf rolled a 2
Cool.
plus whatever the modifier is.
I feel like you're gonna regret that in the future.
Maybe. I'm not really gonna care that. I'm not that concerned because like a lot of the games aren't really like, so it's just kind of like if it's like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. That was the dex save, so he's gonna take. That's gonna be D8. No, D12. That's gonna be 12. That's 4 damage, and then plus end of the round damage. Oh, that is not a lot of damage.
Did he take his round damage the last time? Because
Yeah.
Okay.
He isn't looking that great, but he's managing. I mean, he did. The dwarf hasn't been actually rolling very high on when he gets shocked. I mean, that's a 6 and a 3 and a 4 for the 3 d12s he just took. So, resilient little fellow. And it is, you're there. Is there anything you wanted to do? I mean, I don't assume you have anything. You can't interact with anybody on the course, but if you have like an action for like...
Can I put a pointy end to the pot that I have in my hand?
A what?
A pointy end to the stick that I have, or do I no longer have the stick?
You
Or is
have
the
it.
stick
It's magical. I did explain the club. The golf club is magical.
I need to make a shank.
You can just hit someone with it. It's not gonna do that much. The damage, I wouldn't make it a D6 damage, so it's still gonna be a D4 plus strength damage, regardless whether it's got a pointy end.
To make a shank.
The golf clubs are made of like this sort of alien like steel something. So unless you had like really advanced knowledge of how to work with that stuff, like you wouldn't just be able to just like.
I have a hammer or I think an axe. I will try.
All right, I guess roll a dexterity sleight of hand check to see if you're able to carve this material. I'll just say DC 18, I guess. Yeah, you didn't make it.
Is it on disadvantage?
No, it's for some reason your seed is rolling always at advantage.
It's because it wasn't set up to have the toggle.
Yeah. So you might want to fix that, but anyway. Oh, wait, which character?
If I knew how to do that.
I'll fix it for you. Advantage toggle. There we go. Fixed it for you. And that is not going to be enough. And you try to slice it, and nothing happens because it's alien metal. If you, yeah, the locks. You now technically, since you rolled it out of turn, you shouldn't get it. But if you want to bring your character back up, I'll let that last one count since you did roll it.
No, I'll tank it.
Okay, well then roll your probably definitely last save throw. So if you get another nat 20, you're up.
No, but it is a success at least.
Yeah. That's a success that's going to then be affected by a lot of dice here. That's...
Bear witness.
Let's see.
Warlocks getting disintegrated.
I mean, he would be dead by now. He took 2 damages.
Wow, that is not actually... You rolled a lot of 1s there, but yeah, you're still not doing... Yeah. Wait, no, it's not... No, wait, sorry. I did wrong mount. Never mind, that's not the damage. I got confused.
12d4.
Yeah, it's not 12. It is actually... Since it's 8 normally, and now it's up to 3d12, it's going to be 3 times 8 is... That's 16 plus 8. That's 24. So you are taking 24 D4. So let's see what... I know he's dead regardless, but we want to roll the numbers, okay? Let's see how much damage he's supposed to take. Let's see what happens. Almost 60.
Is he dead as a doorknob, or is he dead as in a smushed character?
He disintegrated. The bell zapped him completely, and this ball exploded, but no one's within 10 feet.
Nah, I think I still see his blood.
It is Human's turn. Human is seeing the situation. He is going to roll. He's going to try to get straight in. He's going to patient d6, so it's going to be a d3, and he's going to roll this plus 4. That's 12, and then a d3. 12, that's 8. It's 2, and d3. Anubis, when do you have to go?
I'm just saying it's getting late for everyone, probably. Like, Zai's an hour ahead of all of us.
It's 1:30 in the morning.
1:30.
Human didn't make it that far. Yeah. I'll just wrap this. We could just do the rest of the holes in a different session if you guys are wanting. Or actually, what we should do is, I think, just so it'll be easier for me to keep track of, we'll do this next hole having, we'll have, Anubis have his character take his first, bonus starting turn, and then we can call it if that's where if people have to get to bed. Or if Love Psych has to, at least.
I'm going to kill all of the NPCs.
Well, you might not get a chance, because this fellow is now going to be taking 3d12s. So if this rolls high, he is going to disintegrate too. And he'll probably take out the dwarf in the process. He went up to that, and 3d12s.
Get you a gun.
That is 18. Oh, nope, he is not dead. He does not look well. He is...
Why did you give me hope?
Because it was plausible.
Yeah. And if he had rolled 2 higher, he would be dead. But he didn't. And dwarf fellow here, quickly. Let's get some... It would be probably good to have, at least going into the next one, have one NPC.
No.
But...
No, I'll go quicker without him.
Yeah, but then we could have some... I want to play somebody. No, but it's fair.
You are playing somebody.
Let's
You're playing
get...
the voiceovers, who I will shank too.
No, I just mean I want to play the game because I like the golf rules. It's fun to see the ball bounce around to me. But, the dwarf here, fellow, he is going to, roll that. I'm going to decide what he's doing. I'll let you make the rolls. But it's a D20. He's going to do a dexterity this time. He's going to do a swift swing, with the D4. And so that's going to be, so that's 12. And then the D4, roll D4 to see how far he goes. He's aiming for the hole. Actually, no, he's aiming up here.
Okay. They rolled a 1.
So that's going to go here. Because I don't even have to check. That's going to go there. There's nowhere else it could. He is then going to now make another one to go here.
Okay. Got it.
So Nar disadvantage D20, both 11s. That's 13 total with that when I use Dex. So 13, and then roll D4.
Great.
Okay. So let's see what that's going to look like. I will have to use the measuring now. No, wait. Don't need to roll anything yet. I have to check. Just so I know what's going to happen. because you are gonna have to roll D2. I'm just gonna check first what it's gonna do. So that's 13 plus that's 7. That's 28. 7 times 4 is 28. So that's 28 and a 3. It doesn't matter. There is no. Oh wait. No, yeah. There's no need to roll. Actually, it does matter because where it lands, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because either way, he's it's out. It just depends on. I don't think he's gonna survive his next bolt, but we are gonna roll to see if it gets in a hole. Roll a D2. If it gets 1, he gets in the hole.
Announcers.
Nope.
I demand that you return me to the game. I must shank these men.
I'm afraid that's not how it works. Gosh, that voice is bad for me. That's right, Kolford. Man, you should have a lozenge or something. And then now roll a D2 to just roll a D2 to see where it lands. He's probably dead, but he might hypothetically survive if he gets a lot of low rolls.
Question to the announcers: is there a minimum of winners you need for this game?
As we mentioned last the last game that there was, everyone died. So that's exciting information for you. You could all die here. It is. Oh yeah, roll D2 to see where it lands. I mean, he's probably not going to survive to see it, but no, that was to see if it went in the hole.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to land there.
You know.
That's actually. Oh wait.
Everyone would be able to survive.
What was that?
If we just played the long game, everyone would be able to survive.
That's what I'm trying to do, but nobody's cooperating.
No. Okay, I will warn you. The game. Okay. You can do that, but the game, the triggers happen on par or on first person to get in the hole. There is a par for the holes where it will then start doing the shocking damage. So if you go very slow, the par will kick in. That's how everyone died. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been possible for everyone to have died last game. It does eventually.
Really go slow.
You didn't go that. I said it's either par or the trigger happens on par or on first person who gets in the hole. That's when it starts devolving into shocking. Anyway, speaking of shocking, we are now going to take 3 D12s for our dwarf friend here. And he explodes. No, he doesn't explode. He zaps, and then the dwarf goes, ah. Ah. I forgot his voice. It was, yeah, something like that. He had that weird, arrogant voice. No, though the dwarf didn't have a rough voice. That was the funny thing. The Tabaxi had a rough voice. The Tabaxi had a rough voice, and Kolford. Anyway.
To help you out, think of Torbjorn, how he's very dramatic in his speaking. Go with that.
Well, I thought it was funny to have the dwarf not have a dwarf-sounding voice. The ball explodes, but it's too far for it to matter. Dwarf is gone.
I have died.
Is that really a
Finally,
sounding voice?
What I was doing was, oh, hello. Oh, it's like an elf voice almost, but for a dwarf. Anyway, so he's going to be aiming here. Patient 1, and so he gets a +4 on this roll. That's a 9. And then patient is, so basically if he gets a 1, it's just going to go straight in. If he gets a 2, then he's going to get a chance to roll 1. Either way, it'll just land here, because that's not, actually, will it? I'm just going to double check. Let me just double check here. That's 5, 4. It's just so I don't unfairly give the NPC. Oh, nope. If it will matter if he doesn't get in the hole, which side he goes on, but he has a chance. He has basically 2 chances of D2 to get in the hole. If he rolls a 1 on this, he'll be in the hole. And if he rolls a 2 and then rolls a 1, he'll get in the hole. And the human manages to make it. Last slot here.
Yay!
And then let's take you to the second course. And then now
Oof.
you get your you can use your free turn now, and then we'll call it after you use your free turn.
Oh yeah, this one's definitely a longer course. Wait.
Yeah, this one is why this course is basically why the D100 exists. This is the longest course of the 3. And so if you wanted to do a D100 roll from like this corner to try to just like go straight in, like that's and you did like a half did a patient D100, like you could get a D50 that could work. So, you know, it's a lot more reasonable here to use a D100. I mean, you could even yeah. Anyway,
I'm not gonna be like my companion who killed himself by taking this.
yeah. So just do whatever you want to do for your first free action.
That failed miserably.
You have a free action. Free turn. You have a free full turn. And then we're gonna roll.
We end at then?
What?
Do we start from the squares we ended at?
I mean, that would make it easier. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just do that this time because then we don't have to because we're trying to get through since Love Psych it's late for her.
I mean, it's late for some of us, yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I will
tomorrow.
keep going until I'm the only one in the VC.
Today. Church today.
Church today.
It's Sunday.
Oh, right.
For you. For me, it's still Saturday.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
I
I want to know this down.
I will say that these people don't exist yet, so you don't have to worry about running into their balls if you want to roll down there. They haven't teleported in yet. You teleport in before them.
Okay. Let me get off my balls for a second.
Oh, look at Alexander making use of his first free turn there, Kolford. Yeah, that's how the game works, Shem. You announce like we haven't just watched like a whole bunch of other people play this. This is like you should stop acting like you're surprised. I'm just trying to make it interesting for the viewers, Kolford.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I think using a 20 has the risk of knocking it off the edge right here.
You could do, yes, technically. You could, hypothetically, what you could do, if you wanted to go there, you could aim here, and then the bouncing would decrease that risk. See, so this would be, because this would be, if you rolled here, this would be 8, and then it would bounce, and then if it bounced off, it wouldn't be able to get off the...
Okay.
Oh, wait. I think if you rolled a nat 20 and you aimed there, so I guess if you aimed here, then you wouldn't have any risk.
Okay. Then I'll put it there. I'll use a 20. It was right here, right?
Right here if you don't want any risk. Right here, it's a nat 20 is a risk, but I mean not a nat 20 on the damage roll, so there's no risk.
Charisma. Lend safe. Okay.
Wait, you would have had to move to where your ball was, so we're gonna put you there.
I just had to move it, so I just.
Yeah.
So I'm technically where I was.
So that's a 9, and then were you doing anything special?
Nope. I'm just doing my normal.
Okay. Yep.
11.
11. You're very. I mean, also you can afford to play it safe because you can kind of if you need to just give it a boost. So.
I can make it move further technically.
Well, you would have to use an action afterwards to your next turn because. Oh wait, I guess it would still. Would it on teleport would that break anything? I guess no.
Not teleport, I'm talking about I can move my ball.
I know. I'm wondering if the teleportation and magics and stuff would have reset the balls, but because I mean we are kind of restarting initiative, but I guess how long does that last for?
An hour.
Yeah, I guess then yeah you still have control over it.
It
That's
hasn't been an hour in game.
Nope. Technically, I think we only gone through what 10 rounds, maybe.
that's gonna be 6. So there, and then 11 is okay. So first off, I'm gonna need you to roll a. I'm gonna need you to roll the d2 to see where it goes, or odds and evens. Even. So that's gonna be this side. Even is always whatever one's further this way, and that's gonna be straightforward down. So that's just gonna go right here.
Perfect. And then, Folio, do your thing. And whatever. I'm not gonna have a dash, but whatever 30 feet this way or this way is, like right here.
Yep.
There we go. Perfect.
And then that is that, and then we are going to put you two back here, and if you want to, and the next time a Texan, you can just toss your guy can just get tossed in.
In the next hole or the next session?
This hole right here would be where you come in, but I think we have to end the session because people have to get to bed. So that's gonna be the end of this exciting episode of Kolford and Shem's Colosseum of Entertainment. Whoa! I kind of we should be able to get through the next 2 holes easily. I think since we have a lot less players now, we have half as much. Well, not half as much because he's gonna have a new character pop in, but
Whatever our warlock friend.
pop in. I don't think the warlock is. If you're talking about Cassandriel, I don't know if she's coming in. I don't know if she'll be able to join or not. She doesn't. She seemed very iffy on whether or not she was going to be able to join in again. Anyway, that is the end of the session. Get your clean up your drinks and popcorn, and make your way out of the theater. We're time for post-session hangout, but I'm ending the recording here.